Hello, hello, hello. Your Wi-Fi's so bad that the music is being distorted. That's not good. That's really not good. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Zimmer. Ellie's on time. And we have new emotes. We have the new emotes. Yes. Time now revolves around Ellie. Yep, that's the case. Is the music loud enough? Is it alright? I need to make sure that I have like some sort of settings. I feel like I'm too loud. Am I too loud? I feel like I might be too loud. I'm going to turn myself down a little bit. There we go. Hi, hi, hi. We're going to do some more emote drawing today. I want to get right into it, I think. Hiya, Ivan. Ellie's a black hole in human disguise. Wonderful, wonderful. Good to know. Is that what Ellie tastes like? Take a sip of water. So, plan today, 3 more emotes. We have 3 more emotes to do to fill up our 5 slots. We've already done 2. I'm going to just quickly hop onto my iPad. There we are. We've already done 2. Ellie actually tastes like pasta. Ooh, pasta's good. Because of the spaghettification. Did I miss something? Ellie will eat us all. Ellie's just hungry. But good point with the black hole, with everything that she wants to eat. Anyway. We did. Some emotes last time. We only got 2 done last time. We got the void eyes and just hungry. That's fair. That's fair. We got the void eyes and we got the hydrate, where you guys literally drown me every single stream. I do have a bottle of sparkling. You taste them. Oh, okay. Okay. I have got a bottle of sparkling apple juice here. Don't know if this is a thing in the US or outside of Switzerland. Not really, I don't think. Hydrate? Well, I'm hydrating for you right now. And another hydrate. I am not chugging this sparkling water. I will not. I will not. Hi, Tulip Princess. I will not chug this sparkling. You guys can't make me. Ellie, you know the pain of sparkling water chuggage. You can't make me. I won't. Are you really going to make me go and get my water bottle? My proper water bottle. If anyone new here, if we get 10 hydrates in a row, I have to chug my entire bottle, but I will not chug the sparkling water. We've only got 5 so far. If there is a chat message in between, 6, then it doesn't count. So if anyone wants to, do me a favour and send a quick chat message, that'd be fine. I'd be alright with that. No! Seriously, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No! 10. I hate you guys. You guys are the worst. You know what I shouldn't have done? I totally, literally, before stream, I filled up my water bottle. I should not have done that. I will not do the sparkly water. It's not even sparkly water, it's sparkly apple juice. 11, yeah, even 11. I completely filled up my flipping... Yeah, it kind of is the earliest chug. Everyone was... You guys woke up and you chose violence today. That's what you did. That's what you did. Good job, guys. Oh, I'm so annoyed because literally I was debating whether I should go and fill up my water bottle. Because I do have my sparkling water bottle here. And I actually, as the intro song was playing and I was a bit late almost, I was almost late, I know I should never fill up my water bottle, but it was completely empty. You want to know why it was completely empty? Because I actually did the chug that the Discord chat did. I actually chugged my water bottle, only because there was very little left, so I decided, you know what, why not? So I finished my water bottle then. You're going to make me go to the loo, okay. Thought I should have... Yeah, I should have learned. I should have learned, honestly. I'm just stalling, aren't I? I'm stalling. This is... It's quite ironic, or quite poetic, I guess, that we have the hydrate emote on the screen right now. So, you're good at making me chug, yeah. How about we have those hydrate emotes while I chug this? You ready to do this, Zimmer? Let's go. It's so full. And I'm not even thirsty. That's the thing. I've drunken half of this bottle of sparkling apple juice. I'm really not thirsty. I'm very hydrated already. Just fill it halfway next time. That's kind of cheating you guys, though. That's kind of cheating you guys if I only ever filled it halfway. Well, there's all the hydrates. Let's go. So full, and I'm so... Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm so full. I'm so full of water. Please don't drown. Well, this is me. This is me right now. You see this? You see this? This be me. You're a little scared. Well, don't make me chug then, Ellie. You were half of those. You were half of those hydrates. You deserve to feel scared. Like that one kitten being full of milk. Yes. You chugged with me. Wow. With all the emotes. Oh wow. Considering I want to get 3 emotes done today, we're already very not on progress, and we're starting off terribly with me being completely overwhelmed with water. I am not going to be dehydrated for the rest of the stream, and I'm going to probably need the loo like 5 times. So, all your fault. Anyway. Emotes. Emotes. What I was thinking. We have 3 slots left, right? We have 3 slots left. And I did a little bit of sketching before. I've shown this already. I definitely want to do this one. It's kind of like a hype, kind of like a hello, kind of like OMG. So it's kind of encompassing 3 emotes that we already have. Do I still have those? I do not. I do not. Okay. Well, at least oh well. I got rid of the hello, and I got rid of the OMG one, I guess. I'm really productive on streams. That is true. It may be a little bit over. It is fun. It's always fun, obviously. There's no questioning that. Yeah. I shouldn't expect to be productive on stream. I'm gonna be honest. So I do have the other 2 emotes on here just to reference that, just so I can reference. Also, all the references of the character as well. But it's the question. Yeah, those are the closest left. Definitely it's basically replacing the hype and the high one. Always a chaotic start of the stream. Let's be honest. Is there ever a non-chaotic time of the stream? You know what? Today has been a day of temperatures. I tell you guys what. I've been cold, I've been hot, and now I'm hot again, and I'm going to take off my jacket. Not a single time now. No, never chaotic here. Never, never, never. That's never the case. There we go. I've got more time. I've got more space to breathe now. Taking my tight jeans jacket off. There we go. Okay, so I want to do this one, definitely. And I think we should have... Do we still have that one here? We do. I think we should have a heart one. Oh, hello. I've sent 2 accidentally. I think we should have a heart one like that. An updated one. Of those. And then it's just a question of the 3rd one. It's a question of the 3rd one because I have a drawing here which is kind of crying. Good morning. Good morning, my dude. You doing alright, Felix? I hope you are. It is a question of the meme cry emote. What's the meme cry emote? Have I missed that one? Meme cry. Google. Meme cry emote. Mimi cry emote. What's that one? Is laughing crying? I don't know. So, well, it is a question of, do we want that one? He lives on the moon. Felix lives on the moon. It's my fault. No, Ellie, you're the one who asked it. I never mentioned it. So either we have, for the 3rd one, we have like a sad one, or we have a laughing one, like we already have here. Oh, for goodness sake, I keep doing 2. So either we do a sad crying one or a laughing crying one. And I'll let you guys ponder on that because I'll do that one last, I guess. But I haven't decided. I have no idea what we'd use more. I don't know what we'd use more. No, shh, Felix, you live on the moon. You live on the moon. So, yeah. I'm going to start with this one. And I'm going to continuously burp because you made me chug. You made me chug. I think I'm just going to trace over this one, to be honest. Living between the stars, yes. Ah, yes. Rocket Man. The moon that is Europe, yep. Europe's on the moon, duh. Okay, let me just, don't think I have to change a lot here because they're, okay, maybe the fringe. Very fairly similar. I'm going to start out with the face. It's another one of those cases where I go full maxed out on the brush. And I try to do some line art. I'm starting out drawing today with line art, which is always a good idea. No, it's not. Europe is on the moon. I'm a moon lady, yes. Just call me Katie Moon. This is where my brain work takes over, and the commentary goes down the drain. I've never played in one of Jimmy's Manhunt streams. It's not really my kind of thing, to be honest. It's too stressful for me, and I wouldn't know all the tactics I'd get immediately gotten. Out of curiosity, how did I do the Oh, I did hands like that. We're not going to do hands like that. we have no consistency in the hands department. Forget it. Are Pearl and Doc one and the same? What? Moon tastes like gunpowder. Does that mean pearlescent moon is also okay? I read Zimmer's first and I was like, what? Other than the what? Maybe we make her bigger in the end, but I'll keep it like that for now. Did I? I've just knocked the microphone, by the way. I'm so sorry about that. If you believe the internet Europe has alien squidmen under the... What? What kind of conspiracy theories are we going for here? We've been streaming for 15 minutes and we've already got all the conspiracy theories up here. And kind of have the clothes come out a bit so we've got some sort of realism. Some sort of slight ounce of realism, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but never know that. You know many things for you are less. I feel like this is some kind of Lemon-esque confused talking here, where you guys just try to confuse me. That's your goals in life. Like the ancient elephant overlords. Obviously the elephants are our overlords. We just haven't noticed this yet. Let me try and figure this out a little bit more. This is a weird shape. Simplify it. And then we have the stripies. Kind of like that. Kind of have more of a smooth line. And you know how I taste? Oh no, you know how Ivan tastes. So one of them did a royal screw up. What was a screw up? I am not well versed in my elephant lore. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's kind of like 1, 2, 3, yeah. And then 4. Get rid of that. And then we wait a minute. Kind of got to go like this. Keep it kind of consistent. Ish. There we go. Let's do the eyes now. 19 people on your list. Oh, so you know how you taste, Ellie. Have we figured out how Ellie tastes? Was that Candy Floss Void or whatever it was? How did I do the eyelashes and the other ones? Oh, those eyes are vastly different from what I'm doing. Okay. What I'm going to do is this. You get some consistency in the emotes, at least with the eye design. At least with the eye design. They all lived in the Mediterranean and had dam at the Straits of Gibraltar. Yeah, that place. That place. And then one of them decided to show the higher-ups what for. Poke holes in it. Oh dear. Eternal suffering, that was it. Eternal suffering. We love eternal suffering. Great taste. Held back the Atlantic, yes. Yes. Okay. Is that good eye shape? Is that eye shape good enough? Kind of like that? I feel like the top eye needs a bit more thickness. The top eye. Yeah, the top part of the eye, I guess that works, yeah. And the lower part less so. Though we kind of do need to connect it up like we did with the other emote. I want consistency, people. Crumb is Zimon. Crumble is Zimon. It was Zimon and Alina. Had to taste like that. Yes. These are all Discord conversations. Is this gonna look good? I drew one eye and then I drew the other. Fatal mistake. It's gonna make drawing this eye a lot trickier. Why do I do this to myself? Nope. That's not right. We'll figure this out. Why is this not working? Maybe less of a curve. Maybe I need to turn it a bit more. Alina is, I guess, Skiller. If we're talking gamer tags. Depending on what you see her on. Minecraft, she is Lord Skiller. It hasn't been on Minecraft. Whoa. Right. Let's see how that works if I erase some awkward lines. I feel like it's a bit of a weird shape. Is it just me? Is it just me? Or maybe not. Drawing the other eye is such a pain. I think that's alright, actually. That's okay. I think I need to make it longer because the length of the eye, or the height of the eye, sorry, should always stay the same. Not a rule that I did a very good job in following here, I don't think. No. Oh well. Oh well. Big eyes? We love big eyes. If I were part of Hermitcraft Season 8, I would be part of Big Eyes. That would be me. And then we have the excited smile. We will get there one day. Darn it, come on. That's cute. Smile. There we go. We'll figure out the eyeballs later. You can just look into nothingness for now. Eyebrows. That almost looks mean. There we go. Okay. The secret member of Big Eyes. Yes, I hid with what was her name? Fluffy? Fifi? I hid with Fifi in the cave. Or his name. Was it his name? Their name. I'm gonna say their name. I just remember them in a tutu, that's why I said her. Fifi! Locked in the basement. Who's Fifi? Did you watch Tango's Hermitcraft Season 8? Was it? Was that it? Was that the one? He kind of like had a troll. He built, so B-Dubs built a massive mountain, and Tango built a troll in the mountain, and that troll looked glorious, and that troll was called Fifi. And at some point, Gem and they had naughty hermits and spare boats to me and Fifi, yeah. I'd eat the boats, Fifi would eat the naughty hermits. I had a lot of boats to eat. Oh. Need to figure out how my hair works. That's how it works. It's kind of confusing with the sketch in the background. You know what I think I need to do? I think I need to figure out sketch-wise where the head goes first. Then I can figure out where the hair goes. So. Yeah, that troll. Fifi was glorious. Fifi and I were best friends. Yes, I'm not a cannibal, but I will taste you. Mm. That is slightly terrifying. I feel like these eyebrows go too high. Because I don't have a very large forehead. Or I don't want to have a very large forehead in this kind of style. Or maybe we'll go down a bit. That will dampen the excitement. We want more excitement. We want the eyebrows to go. Yes, take my It has that vibe. It has that vibe. Like, yeah, let's go. I got nothing to lose. It'd be better to have this emote up in the up in the corner. That's a more head-on version. Head-on, face-on. Void eye. I keep forgetting that the canvas is larger than the sketch. That I do need to remember that. Chug, 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 chug. Yeah. I keep knocking my microphone with my pen. Give me a sec while I try and readjust it. This is not working out for me. Not today. Not working. Not gonna do it. Right, let's get onto this layer and try the hair. We shall attempt hair. And then kind of like that. And like that. Is that how the hair works? I only did this on Monday. How am I so completely clueless? Sort of like that. I think that's the shape that we're going for. I'll just do a better job of it. Chug, chug, chug. Not quite recovered from the chug. Not quite. Takes me a while. Do. Does the hair go in front of the hand or behind it? I feel like it should go in front of the hand, shouldn't it? I feel like it should be bigger than just the hand, otherwise we'll have tangents. I think it should go kind of like there. I feel like I'm trying to do too much of a clean line out here that I'm just basically not allowing myself to get it loose at all. Let's have some looseness in there. Not care about the line out too much. Just go from there. I don't need the Luya, my dude, so I'd go before anything bad happens. Okay. We have that one bit. Now the second little part of the fringe that is adorable. Kind of mostly covers the eye most of the time. Or like a part of it. Do 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 do. There we go. It's fine. Oh dear. Answer nature's call. Call of nature. Do 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 do. Need to make sure that these lines are thick so people can see them. Right, these guys need to get out of the way. They're in the way. And now we go here. And we figure out... I think I should get rid of this sketch because it's just confusing me more than it's helping me. Ooh, that's a bit creepy, isn't it? Don't want to leave... Don't want to leave her on hold. Mother Nature. Now I'm going to open this again. Right, hold on. So that's where the thing goes. But where the hair goes can kind of be back here. And then we have a knot for... Does that look alright? And maybe a bit more up here. Yeah, a bit more down here. Let's look at that opacity. Right. And then we have the knot, knut, and bow. Bow time. Time for the bow. We like the bow. I always have liked the bow. Oh, Ellie, bless you. Oh, the chord of Mother Nature. Or whatever it was that Ivan said. Call has been answered. I was starting to feel bad. I was like gonna start saying people, if you hydrate more, if you make me hydrate more, then I'll maybe need the loo soon. I don't know. I don't need to answer the call yet. I'm in a bit of singing mood today. Right. There's that, the hair and the bow, and we'll also get another layer out here for the ponytail. We'll do it out like this because that's kind of more animated. Sort of? Maybe? Kind of. Oh, hello. What was that? Kind of like that. We don't want tangents. So this is kind of an awkward position to be in with all these lines connecting to each other. In this one point. I can't remember if I did lines in the hair of the other ones. I did. Okay, good. Because I will do it again. I feel like we need to be leaning over it a lot more. So kind of like this. I did the pocket, right? Yeah, we did the pocket. They have a pocket on the dungarees. You're going to your teacher's wedding. Cool. Good for them. Hope you have a wonderful time. Cute that they invited the students. I somehow like have a curse of missing weddings where I've been invited but I'm literally like not in the country or something at the time, and so I'm just unable to go to weddings. Like the last wedding I went to was probably 10 years ago, maybe more than that. So whoops, keep missing him. Keep missing him. Destined to miss him forever. Right, we should probably do some pupils, shouldn't we? Or do we just keep it? We do have the void eyes. No, we'll get some pupils in here. What layer am I on? Oh, that's fair. I can then erase properly. I think big pupils almost filling the entire space would be cute. Just to show the amazement. And they're looking up. I don't know, I guess. Maybe. Apparently they are now. No pupils, just void. We've already got the void eyes. We already have the void eyes, it's fine. irises and pupils. It looks like I'm a kid and someone's giving me something to play with and I'm just jumping up trying to grab it going, gimme, 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 gimme. No people, just void? No, no pupils. As in pupils. Iris. No people. No people here. No people allowed. All are void. Void, 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 void. Let's get the background in here. I think I'll make everything look nicer. Something about the body is annoying me. I feel like I need to make the whole emote a bit bigger. Oh, I just want a lot of sweets. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take... Give me the sweets. Sweets. That's added quite a bit there. Boop. Boop. Ah, this is cute. Joy in the void. Gosh, Ivan, that's really creepy. Very creepy, my dude. Let's get rid of that layer. We don't need it no more. Do we combine down some layers? I guess we could do. I have not erased that part. I think otherwise we're fine. I should erase this part. The hand. The hand. Is that part of the... Yeah, that's part of the hair, so we'll clean up the line out a little bit. Not like it'll really be visible. TBH. And the tiny, tiny emote. But we still want it to look clean. Your friend sometimes draws something and give it to you, so you tape it and call it the friend art wall. That's so cute. I've got a couple of pieces of art for my friends on my wall. It's really nice. It makes me feel so special. What I've done sometimes is if a friend has not liked a piece of art that they've drawn, I've gone like, give it to me and I will stick it in my sketchbook because I do not want you to throw it away because it is beautiful. I already did. Too late for any of us, not really. Right, let's merge these layers down. And then we'll go blick. Blick. And then, maybe on the same layer, maybe one above, we'll do big, big white pupils like we did on the other one. With nice little highlights. Cute little highlights everywhere. Okay, I guess they don't all have to be on the iris in hindsight. There we go. Eat your doorbell! Steal art from my friends. I don't claim it as my own, but otherwise they'd throw it away. Hey. You turn your light on, but your switch is on the other side of the room. You're almost like Crow now, as in like how dark it is. Hello darkness, my old friend. Let's duplicate you. And merge you down. And duplicate you again, so that we've got good thick layers, and we'll do a bit of cleanup. Because some of these lines are grubby. Right, let's also maybe make this bigger. Maybe I need to drink something. Don't know what my voice is doing today. So we completely fill up the area. Because goodness, if the emote is already as small as it is, we might as well use the area that we have to that we have for us. Right. Let's grab a bit of colour and throw it down then, eh? Let's just combine these down so that we've got one group. Rename to hype. I guess this could be the hype emote. Darkness like the void, yes. And we'll get rid of these two for now. Oh, we don't need to get rid of the void one. We do still need the colours from that one at least. The hydrate one is behind a blue layer of water, so we can't really use the colours from that one. But yeah. What I haven't figured out yet is like if I wanted, because I talked about this last stream and I didn't really do it. If I want like backgrounds, some like geometric shape detail thingies in the background. Because I kind of talked about how I thought that would be a cool idea, but I haven't really found a design that I've liked yet. So we'll figure that out as we go along, I guess. Also, guys, I finally, because I had like a week of not watching YouTube, I finally caught up on YouTube and Hermitcraft, especially, more specifically, and how we're liking the development of things, of potential resistances, and what's Grumbot doing, and that kind of thing. How we feeling? Because goodness me, playing Kahoot in school today. Named yourself Exumavoid. That's what's it called? Pretending to be someone? I can't remember. Soup group resistance, yeah. I tell you what, we watched the Impulse episode while on holiday because Simon also watches Hermitcraft, and I think she was in the kitchen doing something, and I just hear Impulse's voice, and I'm like, hey, it's Impulse, she's watching an Impulse episode. And then she just suddenly screeches going, Impulse is starting a resistance. I'm like, what? You stole X's identity. I think that's a crime, Ellie. But you do you. Identity theft. Yeah, that's the word. That's the word. But that was a lot of fun, and I'm just hyped to see where this goes because good kind Impulse starting resistance. Oh, yep, that's gonna go well. Let's clipping mask this again. There you go. Ready for King Grumbot. First to his serial number. Do we think Grumbot's gonna be king? Gosh. I don't know. Maker of mayors and mycelia. Good point, actually. If Mumbo had become mayor, would there have been a mycelium resistance? That's some food for thought. In the AUs that Grian's teasing at the multiverse. That's rack your brains around that one. What would a Hermitcraft AU look like for season 7 specifically? Sound like the best way to go watch Impulse's video? Oh, if someone's screeching in the background going, Impulse is starting a resistance, yeah. I had to by then. It's just a case of like, okay, whilst I'm getting my headphones and I'm just gonna sit in a corner for half an hour. Give me a second, guys. It was especially like, it was really good as well with the, what was it, the king feast in the vault. That was great. It's really perfect how it's all falling together where Impulse showed distaste for the king anyway. And then he had to throw this party where he kind of took a king's quest and turned it a bit where it was like, oh, the king doesn't know and we're not supposed to be here and he's not going to be happy that we're here, but let's throw a king party. And then it's like, remove claim king, right? And Grian intended it to be the claim on the shops, and Impulse is like, no, I shall remove him from the throne. The Exuma party was great. I was thinking of maybe doing a lineup of Exumas from the Exuma party. If I get to do that on a future Doodle stream, maybe we could have a whole bunch of chibi Exumas, I guess. Is this hair the right hair color? It feels a bit light, but I guess we'll shade it later. Yeah. No, it's the right brown. It's the right brown. So that was a weird experience. I did see Impulse's video yesterday, yes. If anyone hasn't seen it, we probably will be talking about it, so spoiler alert, I guess. Yes. I was chatting to someone where it was like, have you seen Gem's video? And I don't watch Gem. So I was like, no, is Soup Group doing something? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, oh. So we'll see where this develops to be. The animatic season 9 is titled A Dance of Dogs and Dwarves. What animatic? What animatic are we talking about? The Dance of Dogs and Dwarves. I like that title. That's a really good title. Has someone already done an animatic to this? I mean, the storyline's only just started, no? That's a cool name for an animatic. Although I wouldn't be surprised, I guess. But you'd think people would wait until like the storyline properly gets underway. Dogs and dwarves. If I ever did an animatic for season 9, like my aha. We'll see. In future gonna be very busy. I think future animatics will be similar to the season 8 one. I don't think I'll have time to color animatics anymore. Is my thought process. Is my thought with everything. We'll see. And if I do decide to color animatics, it'll be a case of you're not getting one for like a month. I'll be working on it for so many months, and then it'll be irrelevant. So, because the colored animatics, I kind of worked full time on those, and I won't have time to work on them anymore, full time, as much time. Is what I'm trying to say. Dance of dogs and dwarves. I'm writing that down, my dude. If I do it, can I write that down? Do I have your permission to write that down? Well, this is unhelpful. I've literally just got black post-it notes. I'm not gonna see. Hold on. I need to see if I can find a light pen. Do I have a white pen? This is right. There we go. A dance of dogs and dwarves. I usually just name it the animatic song that I'd be going for, but I like that. There we go. To be fair, I always say that I don't like I'm not gonna do colored animatics anymore. But oh gosh, what a terrible, that just post-it note does not stick. I'm just gonna get some glue. Aloha, Void. Hi. Literally just gonna take some sellotape to this post-it note so I can stick it up on the wall. There we go. There we go. Oh, I've just smeared everything. Oh well. Trying to remember our idea for Pride Month. Oh, what's that one? Was that a challenge for I think that's gone on our ideas wall on Everrandom, so we won't forget that one, don't worry. It's not going to be helpful if I color pick from the Void Eyes, is it? Let's color pick from my Minecraft. There it is, Minecraft character. Ooh, obscured by the void. Let's make this less cursed. There we go. Now we can see the pupil again. I like the white pupil. It's really cute in this style. It's really adorable. You also have it in your notes. Good. I think last time I met up with Simon and Lena, we were on holiday for a week. No, but when we went to Zemon's before we left, it was a case of that idea put on the board. I think so, at least. I definitely put something on the board. I can't remember what it was, but we were chatting, and I wrote something. We have this whole chalkboard full of ideas. It's just going to be a question of finding the time to do them. I really hope we do soon. Opposite of Void Eye, the white. Yeah, kinda. It's like the Void Eye is me being possessed by something. Let me just get a feel for... Oh, you know what? No, I was doing this on a different layer, wasn't I? And we were going to gradient it. Let's just get rid of that. And go back. There was a gradient on the last one, right? I think that was the case. I'm not sure anymore. And I probably should not colour in the hair. Or the skeletra. I'm going to have to figure out how to pronounce that. Skeletra? I don't know. Void Eyes are possessed by the void. Isn't it obvious? Yes, obviously. She's so cute. Important question, guys. Because I don't know if they have this in different countries. But do they have, like, fizzy apple juice in other countries? Because it is just so good. We call it Charlie here. And I don't think they have it in Germany. Because if you ask for Apfelschorle, because you ask for that in like a restaurant, right? If you ask for Apfelschorle, which is Apfelschorle, you just get apple juice, I think, in Germany. But if you ask for Schorle in Switzerland, you get fizziness. You get fizzy sweet drink, because we like fizzy sweet drink. Right, I went lighter at the bottom and darker at the top, didn't I? Then just the eye colours. It's really nice. It's like my go-to. I've got two go-to like soft drinks, which is Coke Zero hashtag not sponsored, and and this Charlie, also hashtag not sponsored. If they want to sponsor me, man, let's go for it. You can get it in the US at certain shops, but it's not common. It's so good. You write it like this. That's very visible, Katie. That's how you write it. It's very, very nice. Mix Sprite and apple. No, it's not got. Sprite's got a lemon taste. You can't mix Sprite and apple juice. It's literally carbonated apple juice. It's kind of also sweet. Is Felix still here? Felix, can you explain? Can you help me explain to people, or maybe Crow, what Charlie is? Because I feel like I'm struggling here. What's the difference between Diet Coke and Coke Zero? I think Diet Coke has less sugar. Coke Zero has allegedly 0 sugar. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum. Get rid of that, and also get rid of the overlay layer. And see if we can grab that darkest color and if it's different. Sprite is basically fizz, not lemon. Oh, then guess your Sprite is different to my Sprite, because my Sprite has got like this distinct lemon taste. That is like the whole thing about Sprite. Just apple juice and sparkling water. I guess. But like you'd be watering it down. Carbonated drinks, but your Scott sleep calls you. Adios. Adios, Ivan. Hope you sleep well. You kind of be watering it down if you took if you added mineral water, sparkling water. Is it called mineral water? No, that's just normal water, isn't it? As I'll look this, and we'll do a bit of a Gaussian blur. Not too much though, but like that. Pardon me. Yeah, that's good enough. We've done barely any colouring otherwise. Let's go. Back to white. And so the top one's red, so we'll go for white there. Did I keep consistent here? No, not really, but oh well. Who cares? Consistency here is not key. Can't see your keyboard, it's dark in your room. Well, you're not doing any mistakes or spelling right now. Yeah, wow. GG, good job. I had a typing class in, gosh, when was it? When I was like 12? For an entire year, I had to learn how to type properly on a keyboard. And guess how much of that I kept? 0. I remembered very, very little of that typing class. No, I haven't clipping masked any of this. Not drawing assist. Clipping mask, please. And clipping mask again. I honestly, like, I do not type like I typed there. They had this whole system. You know, on PC. What are you on then? Are you on your laptop? I can't see your keyboard, because usually, like, if you were on a screen, then, like on a touch screen, then you'd see the keyboard, wouldn't you? Let's grab this color for the rest of the stripes. And oh, hello. I'm wondering. I'll probably go for a darker color on the mouth. I don't think I want her to have her teeth showing. That would be a bit weird. That'd be a bit creepy, wouldn't it? Yeah. Mobile keyboard, but not PC keyboard. You remember my... Interesting. I tell you what, though. I do shoot myself in the foot when it comes to these kind of things. I have, like, my PC keyboard, I think on a German keyboard or a Swiss keyboard. And my mobile keyboard is on a English keyboard because it doesn't have all the umlauts, which is what they're called. Which is when you have a vowel and then you have 2 dots above it, called umlauts. They have them a lot in German. I don't like the purple. Don't like the purple. So basically, if you had like a I need a smaller brush for this. If you had an A and then you had 2 dots, you'd pronounce that as eh. Or you'd have U with 2 dots, and that would be U. And you have O with 2 dots, and that'd be Ö. You don't have it with I and E in German. But yeah, you've got those umlauts on the keyboard, and it's really, like, it makes the keyboard a lot smaller and it triggers me. But you also have Z and Y mixed up. So honestly, every time I type something with a Z or a Y in it, I always get it wrong. Without fail. Okay. Oh wait, we're not finished yet. Still need to colour in the dungarees. And then we can do some shading, and then we've already got this one done. Or do we want, like, some sparkles? Some sparklies? Keyboard is Czech, English, German. So you can choose, you can swap between, eh? I keep mine on English. Let's just take it from the hydrate again. And give it to you. And grab it from you. Easier. Well, let's just keep it on the same. Why not? Yeah. Why not? As long as it's all clipping last, it makes it easier. Sparkles. Sparkles do make everything better. I'll just have to figure out how and where I want to do sparkles. Do I also want to write hype on this? We could write hype. Or we could do aloha. No, that would make it just a hello emote. I want it to be excited. Or just aha. We could have aha. We could. Because it could be for aloha, ahadios, and just the aha. We could, but I'd have to do some typography for this. And then it's about the typography. I'll maybe do it outside of stream. But let's get some shading and then we'll get some sparkles. Sparkle. Clipping mask. Sparkle. You get that reference? You are amazing. Sparkle. You know what? We could just grab it from this one. And it's at 58%, and it's this color. Here we go. Whoop. Just change your color to black. In dark mode. No one will know who you are. I can still. Oh gosh, you can barely see you. And hold on. If we just hold. It's not gonna work really. Before your name disappears. No, you're gone. Can't see you on the stream. Can't see who you are. Your identity remains anonymous, secret. 58%, no, 59, 58. And we'll just do some more cell shading, eh? Oh, hold on, we could just take this guy, couldn't we? Just as a reference. Okay, so I didn't do any at the top. I might make the eyebrows a bit thicker, to be fair. Doesn't work. It does on Discord. You can change colours of your name on Discord. Oh, I guess depending on the role that you are. Thicker eyebrows. There we go. Back to the colour that we were before. No, colour that we... Please. Okay, we had it. It's saved, thank goodness. Good point. If one's on light mode, we can still see who you are. And then good. Make sure the eyes or the hair shades it nicely. Okay. Let me figure out how to make this all sparkly. How did I do it on the previous one? Your plan has been foiled, Void. Scatter. And then we got some nice bit of shading in here. I have no idea how much I shaded previously. Let's just try and figure this out. Not a lot is the answer. No, that's enough. No, that's too straight actually. And then... Zip. And then the head's kind of casting a shadow. Man, I tell you what, it's taking a lot of my brain work. So dark mode doesn't want your name to be black. Oh. Is there literally like a warning if you had your black name going like, can't see you? I can see you on Streamlabs and I've kind of got dark mode on Streamlabs. Right, we'll colour in this completely like we have on the others. Just a couple of lighter areas. There we go. I feel like they need more dynamics up here. Shadage, I guess. It's changing your name to dark grey. Okay. You can't have black, you're sticking to red. Oh dear. Oh well. I'm just... There we go. Shading takes a lot of brain work, I tells ya. I tells ya. My brain is being used. Red void. I mean, who determined that the void has to be black? Who determined that? Still black for me, my dude. Mm-hmm. This drink is so good. I love this drink. I think I asked for this drink like once in Spain at some point, I think it might have been, and they got very confused. They were incredibly confused. Oh, I tell you what my brother once asked for, and it confused the flip out of the poor waitress that was serving us. He asked for like a I think it's called different in every country. It's called a Radler in Panache in Switzerland, a Radler in Germany. So it's basically lemonade and beer, right? And bless her, the woman didn't understand that he meant lemonade, and she thought he meant lemon juice. So she literally just squeezed lemon juice in a beer. It was awful. I mean, I don't like beer anyway, but you know, it was not good. How are we feeling? How are we feeling on the front of? Yeah, void is always black. Void can be many colors. Exactly. Okay. Let's put that background. Should we get some like yellow sparkles? Yeah, just like so much lemon juice. Okay. Let's do a little bit of... Maybe I'll do a bit of white liner. This is where I wish I had my... Hold on. I'm going to quickly open up on my computer. I have so many tabs open. Go away, tabs. We don't need you, tabs. Well, I need you, actually. I do. Hello, where's the folder? Oh. I've now got my... the double life Sona drawing of me and Crumble as my background, but like the white, the yellow and white folders on it's a very bright picture, right, and colourful. So the yellow and white folders merge in with the fields, and I just keep losing them. Okay, let's open up this. That's the wrong thing. Streaming emotes. Old emotes, and we've got the sparkles. Oh, there's a cat wanting to enter my room, but I say no. Right, okay. So I'll see you guys. There's a tab. If I ever walked into your room, then you'd see me like that. I do look different. Really makes no sense. I don't always look like I'm about to slap you. Right, let's get that the right size so I can see it. That's good. No, it does not make sense. I'm just gonna let my cat in because otherwise he'll be scraping at my door for the rest of eternity. Yes, I know how dare I shut you out. Right, you're coming on my lap. Here we are. Oh, in the meaning it's dark in your room. Aha, okay. That makes sense. He's now on my lap. I have a Jasper on my lap. What's the cat's name? It is Jasper. He's old and stupid. Can you hear the purr? If I move the microphone down to him. No, he doesn't want to look up to the microphone. He's not happy to. Yes, Jasper. Like the stone. My cat doesn't wail his head off. That's polite. Oh, one of my cats does. That's Digby. The other cat. He wails his head off at 4 a.m. because he wants to drink out of the sink. Yeah, and then we have to literally go to the sink, let some water run for a bit, so he can have his little stupid drink. I need to pull the microphone closer again. And yes. We have Kitty. We have Kitty on lap. I don't know if you can hear the purring. I don't think it's very loud. Kitty. Right. Let's get the pencil. Cool. So, we had a couple of kind of sparkles like this. Might just draw one and then copy paste it everywhere. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? It's... I have a drawing assist of this. 2D grid. He's now rubbing his face against the microphone, so sorry about it. Need to get him a water... He has a water fountain. He has a water fountain downstairs. Where he can drink from. But no. I'm too fancy to... Oh, not assisted drawing. Oh, no, I need perspective, don't I? Oopsie. Perspective. Run it. Hello? Where is it? Can you guys see the line? Max opacity. Must be green. Darn it, okay. I guess this means that I gotta do this myself. Cats do be like that? Yeah, cats. Love them. They can be absolute lonkers. I'm definitely more a cat person than I am a dog person. But I could imagine getting a dog if I had the time to give him, and the time and love. But honestly, nothing in the world currently could get me to like the idea of having to get up really early in the morning to take your dog for a walk when it's really flippin' cold and raining outside. Would dog and cute combine? What? What would dog and cute be combined like? Dirt egg? Void? You good? You having a stroke, my dude? Dirt egg. Dog? Is this combining the words? I'm trying to make this spark just as symmetrical as possible. Right, let's duplicate this everywhere. And change sizes and stuff. Quitty, aha! Dog is cute dog. Plus dog, okay. Okay. Forgot to get the bingo card out. You're right, Jasper, that is my microphone that you're trying to get under. And that is my easel. Please do not knock anything off my easel. I tell you what, guys, I haven't painted something traditionally in so long, like in that sort of style. I love painting on wood. I'm just watching my cat as he dangerously teeters on the edge of my desk. You happy there? You happy to just sit there? That's fine. Totally forgot about the bingo. Haha. Less chance of getting a bingo today. Oopsie. No. Oh, I hate it when I accidentally undo. these things going to be visible? This is a genuine question. Make them bigger. You can never have sparkles that are too big. That's what my mama always told me. Man, the thing's not working. The Nightbot's not working for some reason. I don't like this. Let me just quickly pull up the Nightbot. I don't understand why it stopped working. I'm gonna have to get my tech support, aka Crowlander, to help me. You know, it's connected to my Twitch. So, let me just quickly get that in there for you. Let me get you the link. Discord bingo. Yep. Control C. Is this gonna work? I don't know. Whoop. There we go. Bot left their job. The bot quit. It's like, I'm not getting enough. I'm not getting paid enough. You're not getting paid anything, my dude. Not getting paid nothing. What is void of the internet? That's what I say at the end. So we could get a, we could sometime get a, whatchamacallit? What's it called? I'm trying to get all my tabs in the right place again now. We could get a bingo right at the end, which would mean that someone, if someone calls bingo at the beginning of the next stream, they are allocated, or they have a channel point redemption they can choose from. Right, so let's duplicate. We'll have all the sparkles everywhere. Apart from off screen, that would not be helpful. Duplicate. Move. And then do duplicate again. And move. Is that, are we getting too, we've got hydrate. Are we trying to fill the card now? Sparkles does not count for bloom. Sparkles is not a substitute for bloom. In case you were wondering. I'm just gonna run out of layers because I'm duplicating sparkles. Just call me Captain Sparkles. Oh wait. Wait a minute. That doesn't work out. I shouldn't be duplicating the small ones because we'll have a loss of quality. Is that enough sparkles? I feel like we have a bit too much consistency. Right. Let's just combine all these down. All of you get squished. Squishy, squishy. Squish. And then we surround some and move around. Say a colour. Can be Twilight Sparkles. Oh wait. There's only one Twilight Sparkles. Say a colour. Blue. Say colour. Yeah, colour is blue. Hey Ellie, you're going to be happy to know that I do need the loo soon. I feel it coming. There can only be one. Digital bingo stam is blue. Okay. Do you cross it off? Have you got saved and then crossed off or something? Blue is my favourite colour. I like blue. Need to go again? I'm getting there. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Okay. Duplicate and merge it in. Is that too much sparkle? Because we've kind of, on the actual emote picture, we have a lot less sparkle. But we have a lot of hype. What is it doing? I'm guessing stamp. Hey Jasper, are you okay? That is my microphone again. Shall I move it up for you so you can go below it? Yes, you are an old stupid boy. Now you're sitting in front of my iPad, so it's going to be really, really hard to draw if you sit in front of my iPad, my friend. You don't care? You don't care? No. Is this for life? Oh Come on your phone? Ah. This is not fair. I'm gonna take a picture of this so I can send it to you guys in the Discord later. This is what Jasper looks like. With the thing. This is me trying to draw. It's not working. Draw is not working. Anyway, I'll send. What's Bing? Bingo. I'm gonna have to move this cat out of the way. Oh, or I just take the iPad onto my lap, I guess. I'll be further away from the microphone. I guess I can move it closer. Let's see. Is that gonna stay? No, it's not gonna stay. This is cursed, but when is it not cursed? It's fine. Why don't we had a stream that isn't cursed? Wouldn't be a proper Katie Rose stream if it weren't cursed. Wouldn't it go wrong? Give the mic to the cat. He's got his bum towards the mic. I can't actually move the microphone towards him right now. Okay. We got enough sparkles? I guess we could maybe make the eyes sparkles. Oh, we could make the eyes sparkles, guys. We could turn the pupils into actual sparkles. Guys. Kind of like we did with the old emote. How's that? Should we do that? Yes? Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it like that. This is how we'll do it. This is how we do it. Right, I'm gonna duplicate these again and merge them down. And I think I'm gonna make them kind of like a golden color. Like, sort of like that maybe? Is that too much? I'll fill them in. And then we'll see what they look like. Or what we want them to look like color-wise. Or maybe we have too much. Maybe we do have too much, actually. I feel like we have too many sparkles. I do feel like we have too many. Okay, so this one can go, I think. And maybe this one? Or this one? No, I think that one. I'll move this one further down. Here. Move these two further along. No, we shouldn't turn them actually. No. No turning. If we'd need jump scare, BRB, and creepy layer. I feel like that's the easiest one. I might have to switch that around a bit, to be honest. That's one that we've gotten a couple times now, and it's annoying me. Right, let's try and fiddle with the colours here. Don't think we should up the saturation. Maybe lighter. And a more important question is, do we bloom? I know that's another one. I feel like... You know what? Hold on. Select. And then we bloom. Yeah? So I feel like adding to the... Or first we bloom. But I don't really want to add to the complexity of this one. Bloom! Exactly. Select. Invert. Let's remove the glow from this and see what it looks like. Yeah. I think that'll make it look clearer. Because keep in mind, you guys are just going to be seeing it like that size. So it still needs to be readable. You know what I haven't done for these? And it might make them more readable? Is add like highlights to the line art. Actually adding our highlights all together. We haven't had any highlights. Oh, by the way, if you guys are wondering, this is the Miss Katie Rowe bingo. If you haven't had it in your face yet. Yeah, we should add some highlights to these, shouldn't we? But let's tick another oopsie. Tick another thing off the bingo card. Because I need to pop off to the to a visit to the bathroom. Let me just quickly get myself a brush that you guys will definitely see. You're not going to see that one. BRB. Fabulous. Race, you'll be first this time? No, you won't. Jasper has stolen my seat. Jasper has stolen my seat. He's meowed at me. Did he behave while I was gone? I now no longer have a seat. Hi guys. You were first, okay. Oh well. Let me just move him, or try to move him. Give me a sec. This is... He's now on my lap again. Let's see what happens. No, Katie, just Kitty. Did he behave? Did he behave when I was gone? Because I literally left, and he was sat on the desk looking at me like I'd just betrayed him. He betrayed his utter trust. Yeah. Okay, highlights. We want to do a highlight layer. Let's do that. Let's do that on this one right here. Start with that. What does it look like without the line up? Cursed, does it? Does it look cursed? Literally rushed when I said no. I was held up by something else. No, not at all. Wait, hold on, I need to get the bingo card up. What have we got so far? This is making me nervous. Creepy layer, creepy layer. Yeah, scuffed anything, yeah. This is bottom row. This bottom row is way too easy to complete. I need to change something in it. No, don't look. Don't look. I won't. I did. Too late. Right, I'm moving this cat off of my lap because I'm not getting anything done with a cat on my lap. Sorry, Jasper. No, I've not insulted your entire existence. You've got the entire desk to yourself because I'm now moved away with my iPad on my lap. Yes, all yours. All yours, my buddy. Okay. I will not lean in to your to whatever you guys are trying. Honestly, no idea what you guys are trying to do. Just trying to get me a bingo, aren't you? Clipping mask. Let's do an add layer. Do we think this? Oh gosh, glow pen? No glow pen. The glow pen will not work. We'll do this. Is this good? Do we want highlights like this? Or Or do we do more of a... That's too bright. Okay, I guess we could lower the opacity. Should we lower the opacity to 58 again? Oop. You will get bingo. What does Jasper taste like? Like a cat. If you know what a cat tastes like, I'll probably know what he tastes like. Because he's a cat. Tastes like cats. But do not eat my cat. I will come for you if you eat my cat. This is a question I'm going too detailed again. I think I'm just going to do a little bit of rim lighting, a little bit of detail on the sides. Just like the minimum. Barely anything. Just like highlight places that come up against each other, I guess. Because I don't want this to be too detailed. We'll lose so much detail in the final piece if it's like this big. Oh, this big. Tiny. Tiny emote. I feel like the liner needs to be thicker. But we can't get it much thicker than that. Is that enough? I think that's enough. We'll just do tiny, tiny layers of highlightage. Add. Oh, no, add, sorry. 58. No. 58. You. Clipping mask. Emote. A emote. Sure. Or a Q-mote. Is that too much Q in it? How long have we been at this? And I wanted to do 3 emotes. I don't think we're going to do 3 emotes today, guys. But honestly, I kind of was expecting it. I kind of knew that it would be a bit too much to ask for. Guys, I haven't done yet is I haven't done the cheeks and the freckles. We've had no freckles yet. Which is a heresy. How could I? How's that? A bit of line art here. Highlightage along here, maybe? There we go. The highlightage. Well, 1 hour, it's fun. We've been streaming for 1.5 hours now. Already. Add 58%. And clipping mask. I think this will help distinct. This means that I'm gonna have to re-upload the emotes, but that's fine, I guess. If I do a background, I'll have to re-upload them anyway, which is fine. Delete it previously. Spotted a cursed layer. Is it by chance the layer that is just void eyes and bow? The skin? Just the skin? As in, like, just this? I don't think that's too cursed. I think that's alright. Cursed on the cursed wise. Do we add a highlight to the eyes? I don't think we do we? No. No highlight to the void eyes. The void eyes are purely void. Ah! I'm balancing my iPad on my leg. Forget the bingo, you just need to see that. Just the skin? Or I feel like... Hold on. Where is it? This one, if we undo clipping mask and get rid of all of these. That's a cursed layer, let's be honest. I mean, even that's a cursed layer. There you go. There's your bingo. Off the list. There we go. Am I on the right layer? I am not on the right layer. No. There we go. I'm doing this so it's more visible against the black background. And I might... what do I do? Yeah, I'm going to merge the line out down and then alpha lock it so that I can, without the assist, no, so I can do some of the highlight stuff. So it's more visible on the black background if someone's using dark mode on whatchamacallit, on Twitch or Discord, I guess. Or is that too much detail? That's the question. No, I think that's more visible. I like that more. You don't have to do it all the way around, but just kind of like some bits. Yeah, we always need to see it like that. That was a big jump scare. The void is haunting you. You right? You right, Ellie? You good? I don't think it counts if chat gets jump scared, because I think chat could get jump scared at anything. Well, alpha lock this layer. Do the same. Although I feel like this one's a little more visible anyway. You're right, buddy. Yes, that is my pen. He's now rubbing his face on my pen, Jasper. Just now sniffing at my iPad. Wonderful. And now you've had enough of me and you're jumping down. Well, he might be scratching at the door in a second, so I might have to let him out. I saw Digby outside, so I might have to let Digby in if he wants to. He didn't want to follow me in after I went to the loo, so we'll see. You saw that on your desk? As you said. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I feel like this emote just definitely needs, not drawing assist, some highlights. Alpha lock. And he wants to leave, and now he's sniffing at my shoes. That's a bit weird. I feel like he's got some sort of foot fetish, honestly. He loves rubbing his head against shoes. Which is really weird. Anyway, I'm going to let him out. Now we have Digby in here, and he's the louder one. Your dogs like to steal shoes. Well, Jasper just rubs his face into it. You gonna come onto my lap? Yeah, you're looking at it. You're looking at it. Oh, yeah, there he is. Now I have a Digby on my lap. They have changed shifts. Is Digby gonna settle is the question? Because if he is, then we could be here for hours. And I could be just drawing while he's on my lap. No? You're gonna start coughing? He's purring. Can you hear that? The microphone's kind of picking it up, but barely. Nah, I bet you guys can't hear that over the music. Right, let me just readjust my microphone. I'm gonna have to tighten the screws on this later because of all the moving I've done. I bet they're really loose. Hold on. Yep, that's loose. Hello, cucumber. Not here for long. Well, welcome. Lovely to have you here all the same. I have a cat on my lap. I'm trying to figure out what to do with him so I can continue drawing. Gonna lie down, buddy? You gonna lie down? Or are you just gonna sit on me? Lie. Lie down. I can't draw with you just sitting on. There we go. Let's see if this works. Hello, indeed. Right, let's do the... Oh, no. No, we didn't like that. We did not like that. Are you gonna get up on the desk? Bro, I can't draw under these circumstances. I can't draw under these conditions. It's not gonna work. So what do you suggest we do? We seem to be at an impasse. You're just gonna continue sitting there like that? I literally have one hand on the iPad right now, so it's gonna be a lot less efficient if I have to move with one hand. Are you gonna start coughing on me again? You're gonna at least purr into the microphone so people can hear your cuteness? And not just sit away from the microphone? Actually, no, it won't be easier if you turn to the microphone. That'll make everything much harder, so please don't turn to the microphone. That means I couldn't use my right hand, and he's literally forced me to do a switcheroo. So, yay. Good times. Is that enough for this one? Are we done with this one? It's very similar to the other OMG one, but it's also kind of hype. Okay, Next one is heart, I think. Yep. Let's duplicate. So these are the 3 emotes we have so far. This is a cute one. I definitely wanted to draw this one after I had the sketch. Oopsie. Right, what we're going to do with this one now is flatten. So we have that on one layer. We shall make you tiny. I feel like we're only going to get 2 emotes done today. She is adorable. Okay, now I can get rid of that image, and it might actually be worth... hold on. Hello, Digby. Why are you looking at me? Have I stopped stroking you? Is that why? What's the, what's an emote? Ah, an emote is a cute emote. We decided today. On stream. Bear with me, peeps, while I open up a picture of the heart emote. There we go. So I've got that in my peripheral and to reference. I have been wondering if... Ooh, another cult. Digby, are you going to settle or at least turn to the microphone where people can hear you? Oh, bless you. He sneezed. Can I lie down? No, he wants me to stroke him, and he's not gonna settle until I've stroked him for 5 hours. It's not gonna work. Ooh, a cold coconut joint. He did sneeze. Right. And now he's rubbing his face against the microphone. I apologize for any weird noises. Now I have to actually draw the sketch to this, so... Hello? Don't look at me like that. I know, I don't have time to stroke you 24/7 now. I'm streaming. I'm sorry. Okay. Love heart emotes, eh? Oh no! I feel so bad. I just smacked him in the face with my pen. Because... Ah! I'm sorry, Digby. I just moved my pen just as he turned his face to sniff at it, and I smacked him in the face. I'm so sorry. Hi, whole queen. I feel so bad. I've just smacked him in the nose. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel awful. Are you okay? He's settled now, at least. So let's hope this stays. Literally, one of my hands is now constantly occupied with stroking him, because otherwise we won't have a happy boy. Bye-bye, cucumber. I did Digby. Oh, I guess that's so cute how you write his name. Digby is how you write his name. But I love how you wrote it like Big B. Digby. That's really cute, actually. Anyway. Okay. I want to draw the heart emote. Actually, I do... Let me just check something. Because I think everyone has like a heart emote. Give me a second. Emotes. Let's have a look. What kind of emotes do people have? Heart emote. Anyone there? These aren't Twitch emotes that they have. What are you looking at? Stop rubbing your face against the mic. No! This is not going to do... Oh well. Digby is my cat. We had Jasper here before, and this is Digby. I have 2 cats, Jasper and Digby. Book. Book? What? You talking about book? 2 cats? I have 2 cats. Yes. Right, we're doing hearty. We're doing the... Oh, for goodness sake. What's this layer? Select. Layer empty. Okay, we use this layer. He really wants to be stroked. Yeah, my cat's also named Jasper. So, we have Hudge a heart. Hudge, Hudjot. And the head kind of goes... This is my pen. If you keep sniffing at my pen while I'm drawing, you are gonna get smacked with it. Kind of like the heart's kind of squishing the face. Oh, he's getting annoyed now because I'm not drawing. Ah! Yeah, he got annoyed, now he's leaving. I'm gonna have to let him out. Oh, are you happy just sitting on the mat? Sure, you just sit on the carpet. Kind of missing my OCs. I do want to do some OC content. It's the book cult. Okay. I do want to do some OC content. That is true. I haven't done any for a while. Do we have kind of like smiley face and like cheeks sticking out? It's like pushing up the cheeks. I don't know. Shall I just insert the whatchamacallit? This heart. I'll just copy and paste. No, he wants to leave. Let me let the cow. Tell you what, we had a plan. Like while we were in Spain, because Alina, Simon, and I, the three artists and storytellers of Everon, we thought we could use that time to really like hammer down some things for the story and maybe do some ever random content. But honestly, it had been such a long time since we discussed the story. We spent the entire week just discussing the entire story, like getting us all up to speed on the whole story because it's a big story. But my own OCs taste like shh, no. They've asked whatchamacallit Adamir tastes like. I've already copied this. I don't know. Copy. They've asked what Adamir tastes like, and I said Sushi Prince once, and I've regretted it every day since. Paste. Right, let's just shape this into the right shape. And then we can just grab from there. Kinda like that, maybe? Yeah, I said it. I said his fishtail's kind of like a dolphin tail, so it tastes like dolphin, I guess. Ellie, you said he tastes like dolphin. I just gave you the information that that's what his fishtail looks like. His heart is gonna get weirdly shaped. I want the smile. I wear a mask with a smile. Feels like a bit of a cursed heart. Just to fit the weird shape that I've done. Okay. How's that? Human and fish part, both. It would be weird if different parts of I guess it would actually make sense if different parts of your body tasted differently. I guess that's the case with like other animals as well, right? I could imagine. Honestly, I'm not really much of a meat connoisseur. To be completely honest with you guys, don't know my way around meat that well. If I have the opportunity to try new meats, I will, just to have the experience. Yeah. Once I was like in Austria once, in Vienna, and on like a menu of one of the restaurants we went to was bat. And just out of sheer curiosity, I ordered it. And the pieces of meat were way too big to be bats unless they had vampire bats somehow, I don't know. So we kind of decided that I didn't actually try bat, but I tried some other meat. But yeah. So I'm trying so hard to get... This is just a sketch, it doesn't even need to be that good. There we go, we've got the spiral. Vegetarian, but you don't want to? Or pull back? It's just whatever you it's like eating I don't know, other meats. I just take the view. I take the pure biologist view. We have evolved to be omnivores to eat meat. So I will eat meat if nature and biology asks us to. Obviously as a society we eat way too much meat. And I want to eat less meat. But I'm not going to cut it out of my diet because biologically I am able to eat it, so I will. That's my thoughts on the matter. Oh, hold on. Did I have hands? I did have hands. So we'll kind of go. kind of just have like fingers, I think. Because he's such a big heart. The heart's so big that it takes up so much of the screen. Can't blame you for wanting to try different meats. You'd probably have the same thought if you did eat meat. Yeah, just out of interest, what they taste like. I've tried ostrich and crocodile before. Or was it kangaroo? I think I've tried kangaroo. It's a very, very tough meat. It is also the question with those kind of meats, like, how far have they been imported? How far did they travel to get there? So it's also that kind of question where morally sometimes I think, nah. But yeah, I think a lot of kangaroo is eaten in. I might just be digging this out of some sort of like false knowledge somewhere that is actually false knowledge. So don't take my word for this. I think they used to eat a lot of kangaroo in the UK in like the 80s. Because there was a big cow famine. Or was it crocodile? I can't remember. So your guinea pigs kiss cute? Did they poop noses? Did noses get pooped? But I think they ate like a lot of a fairly like foreign meat, but they obviously farmed the animal in the UK. Because otherwise it wouldn't have been viable to get it. But there was like, was it a mad cow disease? I can't remember what it was. It was something like that, where you just couldn't eat beef anymore. It was all kind of like, had a disease of it, and it was also dangerous to humans, so you couldn't eat cow meat anymore for a while. And so they used other meats. The other meats that they grew in the country, so it wasn't like completely imported from Australia or goodness knows where, what kind of meat it was. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to ask my parents because they lived in the UK at that time. I think a lot of horse meat was eaten back then. Would have made sense. That would have made sense to me. Right, let's get a void in the picture, and we'll just get a good amount of hairage. I love how I'm doing this like. Is this the sketch or is this the line art layer? I don't know. I have not yet decided. I think, it has to be, honestly. It has to be the thingy layer. Hiya, Gliderino. Welcome, welcome. Aloha. Yes. So I'll have to probably go over this again anyway. Which I dislike doing, but we'll have to do it anyway. Oopsie. The hair go to about there, maybe? Figure this out. Floppy bow. We like our floppy bows. And then like that. And then the hair. The whatchamacallit. How everyone's day going? My day's going alright. Been a bit lazy. Haven't done much. Actually, I haven't, honestly, I had so much like planned this week, but not a lot has happened because I've just kind of been mentally preparing for university. Been learning German for 5 years of wanting to. Oh, after 5 years of wanting to. Awesome. Awesome. I hope your day's going as well, Gliderina. I hope it's going fantastically. But yeah, I went to, I tell you what, guys, I'm terrible when it comes to buying stationery, right? I went to a store today to buy some stationery for uni. Because I didn't have... What didn't I have? Oh, I didn't have an agenda. I didn't have a calendar. Because I wanted to do that, not digitally, but physically. Have a physical calendar. I feel like I need, like, a bit of hair poking up there. It feels a bit empty on this side. Maybe the fringe needs to be bigger. So I went to the store to get an agenda, and tell you what, those things cost like so much. I think it was like 30 francs for one flipping calendar. But oh well, it's a pretty one. Duolingo's good? Yeah, Duolingo. I've heard it. Duolingo's pretty good. It's hard and you don't understand. I feel like the school system has failed when it comes to languages. In many cases. Because it's robbed me of my want to learn languages. They hasn't done a very good job of teaching me any languages. I mean, the languages that it's done okay in teaching me I already knew, right? You have no idea what I'm talking about? I'm talking about a calendar, kind of like a weekly planner. A planner? Planner, maybe. Anyway, so I went to the store to get one of those, but like I'm so bad when it comes to stationery because I want to have it all. They had these really cool. They had these really adorable little pens with animal faces on top and tiny ears, and there was like a little cute quote on every pen. And they were so adorable, and I wanted them all, but I couldn't. I had to stay strong. And they even had like tiny highlighter versions that were like 2 inches long, and they looked adorable. And I had to, my mum literally had to just pull me away from the stationery area. And I also found out that my local stationery shop has paints, sells paints and brush markers. And bye my wallet. My poor wallet is crying. Hiya, Jazzy. So yeah, this is bad times for me. But also good times, because I love stationery. Okay, so, are we ready to draw a heart? I think that wasn't a bad shape, actually. Whoop. Nope. Whoop. Almost. Whoop. Not really. Yeah. Oh, we can work with that. Actually, no, we can't. Nope. Nope. Yes. Yes, baby. There we go. Come on. I feel like we're going to get 2 emotes done today. We'll finish this one. And then maybe I'll run a poll in the Discord, like an ongoing... Can you do polls in a Discord? I feel like you can. Or maybe just like answer with this emote if you want that or if you want that. Because it's either going to be a happy, like, laughing, crying emote or sad, crying emote. I feel like both are pretty, like, emotive in the sense of both can definitely be used. But the question is which one, because we only have 1 slot left. Battery's really low, you can't watch for long. Oh dear. Well, it's lovely to have you here while we have you. How about ugly crying? Well, honestly, if it's going to be crying, then it's going to be ugly crying, let's be honest. We'll have snot hanging out the non-existent nose. We'll have the hair all messed up. The mouth be drooling, I guess. I don't know. Ugly crying, yeah, if anything. Go full out. Perfect. That's the thing. I feel like just like you used like that laughing crying emoji, I feel like that would get used more than the crying emoji. Because if you're laughing so much that you're crying, because we don't have a laughing emoji yet. Or emote, sorry, I have to keep saying emoji. Don't have a laughing. We have the void eyes, which just stare into your soul, and goodness knows what their meaning is. Their meaning could be anything. Then we have the hydrate, which has obvious meaning. It's for when I hydrate. In fact, let's take a sip. Where's the laughing emote? We have this. This is the hype / hello / OMG emote. Very multifaceted. Your friend's going to watch the stream. She's never watched before. Well, Jazzy's friend, if you are already here, welcome. Lovely to have you. The void eyes will take all of our souls. There is no running from the void eyes. You have already been consumed just by seeing it. So you're welcome. You're welcome. There is no running. It's the take my soul emote, yeah. So we also have this one that we've done today. And then we're doing a heart one today as well. Exactly. It's the void eyes. I'm so happy with how the emotes have come out so far. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't 100% happy with the style of the emotes before. Void will lead you to the void, exactly. Exactly. I wasn't happy with the style of the emotes before, but I really like this one because it feels a lot more like me. Last time it felt like I was trying to do chibi. I was trying to do a chibi style and it was just not really working out, I'm gonna be honest. But I feel like this is more me. This is more my style. You'll be their leader. This is a democracy, we have no leader here. In the void eyes. How's that? Like that? I have to figure out a more precise design for the eyes. I'm not too happy with them yet. They're just closed eyes. We'll see. We'll get to it when we get to it. We know what happened when Eddie tried to be leader. Exactly. It did not go down well. We've had an attempted yeah, we've had an attempted monarchy before. And we see how the monarchy on Hermitcraft is being not good. Not good at all. Okay. Attempted is the keyword. The attempted monarchy? Oh, the attempted taking over, yes. Let's get these bows in here. Bows are important. It can't be a Katie row without a bow. The soup group is uprising is upon us. Yes, it is. I'm really excited to see where this goes. Because we've also got like the Knights of the Square Table coming together from Ren's side. Oh, it's gonna be, I'm ready for a Hermitcraft storyline. Are you guys? I'm ready. I'm ready for a civil war degree of conflict. You will listen to your Void Eyes subjects if they need you, but you guys called me the keeper. You can be the keeper of the void, but that is different to the leader. I've got cat hair on my iPad, hold on. Green not being the one start. Oh, come on, guys. He started the war. Let's be honest. He's the one who gave Green the challenge to lead a resistance. Although Impulse did interpret as that. Void is the Void Watcher, yes. The keeper of the void. I'm kind of overwhelmed with how I'm doing this on one layer, actually. Hold on, let's get a new layer here. You keep up with the more hermits, don't have much time to watch more than Soup Group and a bit of B-dubs. Who's a good... It's good to watch Hermitcraft recap if you wanna like keep up to date with what's going on. Honestly, that's with a lot of people, that's how I keep up to date. Because honestly, yeah, 25, 30 hermits. How many are there? 26? 26 hermits? Just avoid emote with black square. Once I get more slots, we can totally do that. We can totally do that. But we'll need more sub points if we get for more slots. I think it's like 15. And I'd get another slot. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm so happy I did this on another layer. Makes my life easier. 20. Oh, good point. 25. Rest in peace. They are really long. Docs episodes are so long. It's the kind of thing where you might have to have it on the like in the background, podcast style, I guess. But at the same time, I think you'd be missing a lot if you had it on the background. But hermit-wise, I watch who do I watch? Green, Mumbo for whenever he's on the server, and that like this is also chronologically who I subscribe to. Iskal, B-dubs Corrales. Who else? Tango Impulse, Zombie Cleo, Pearlescent Moon. Who else? Who's part of Third Life? Because I basically watch everyone from Third Life. Xuma's your favourite? Don't watch Xuma. I don't have the time to watch them all. That's annoying. That's the annoying part. You're all caught up on Green as well? Oh, Scar. I watched Scar as well. And Etho. Yep. Gosh, there's so many. Hold on, I need, let me just, okay. I feel like I need to write this down just so that I have, a reference. So I watch Korean. Like a percentage of how many I watch. Days do need to be longer. Korean, Mumble. Iska. Scar. I'm literally going through my head who I watched, like, in a row, basically. Scar. B-dubs. Alice. I watch Tango. I watch Impulse. I watch ZF. I watch Etho. I watch Zombie Cleo. Your friend has joined. Well, welcome to Jazzy's friend. Hello, hello. You've joined us at a weird time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So almost half. Anyone else? Gosh, I'm sure there's someone else. I'm sure there's someone else. We'll just move that to the bottom. Just to keep in mind. Drawing hair is hard. Drawing hair is hard. I've been struggling with this little tuft down here. Hello, well, welcome, Izzy. Izzy Wizzy, cool name. Hi, hi, lovely to have you here. Welcome, welcome. We're nice people, I promise. This is not a cursed stream or chat at all. Right, let's figure out these eyes for when they're closed. Actually, let's do the hand first. Let's do the hand first. On this layer. Give you motivation to draw hair or you give up. I guess with drawing hairs, you want to get the big shape in first. Like how you, depending on how detailed you want it to be. You kind of just do like, let's just get a new picture here. Kind of go for the head. This is way too bright for me. Go for the head. Bingo? No! Oh, no, Ellie. Is this a bingo? You caught me. Motivational Katie? Chat can't spell. Suspicious cult activity, creepy layer. Oh, we got a bingo, guys. So, we've got the, for anyone who doesn't know, we have a bingo card. And we've just bingoed this row. This row has been bingoed. Thanks for the motivation you need. I can't believe you baited me into that. That's so horrible of you. Let's just delete this. We don't need this. So, the thing is with a bingo, that, in case you're new here, that if we get a bingo, your plan worked. Oh man, I'm so annoyed. You got me, you got me. If we get a bingo, whoever bingoed it, which in this case was Ellie, gets to choose a channel point redemption. Channel point redemption. Before you do that, my dude, I'm gonna just do this little thing here. And I'm gonna head off to the toilet again because you guys made me chug early in the stream and I just need to get rid of some of that water. See you in a bit. Give me a sec, guys. And Ellie is first. Everyone's racing me while I go to the loo. Well, yes, what are you redeeming, my dude? We do often have the same redeems because one of them is stupidly expensive. But... Oh, I was third then in that case. So 10 hydrates. I will not chug again. We have already chugged the stream. I can still give you the motivation though. So was that genuine a question? Was that genuinely a question of, did you want motivation, my dude? Because I was literally about to go into like tutorial mode to give you some advice. But I feel like you don't deserve that advice now. Both actually? Okay. So basically, let's just do a little quick new frame here. So if you have a head here, just pretend that that's a face. The bingo can wait. Basically what you want to do is you want to kind of figure out the shapes. First, it's always good to draw the skull, like where the skull goes. And actually it would kind of go further back here if that's where the neck is, because that's the shape of skulls. So it's always good to draw where the skull is, because then you don't like chop off the skull. Then it's always good to know where the hairline is. And then depending on what kind of hair that you want, like if I'm going to do short hair, just kind of like figure out the shape that you want it to have. Like kind of like this guy's got some sort of kind of really messy, voluminous voluminous hair, I guess. And then always like think where the hair's coming from. So if we have, for instance, like a what's it called? The parting of the hair. If we had it like here, kind of go from there. And depending on the type of hair you want, kind of just all go from there. And kind of figure that out, draw the hairline, and just think where the hair should go. And kind of make swirly lines. What I always find difficult is the end of hairs. The end of hair, like if you have long hair. So if we kind of go back here. If you have long hair, it's like maybe better to do like this, like shape. If you have long hair, so you kind of want the hair to go down this way. I always find it difficult with that kind of hair, or with this kind of hair, to kind of decide how I want the shapes to be at the bottom. I don't want it to be just a straight line. I guess depending on the hair type, it could be a straight line, I guess, with like little kind of parts where it goes inwards, if it's a straight cut. But it could also be kind of like coming together. And this is what I have trouble with. Is the lower area, and so that it looks dynamic. Because that doesn't look good, but yeah, you just got to try and like keep nice and loose, because hair is flowy and loose anyway. Bottom shapes are very hard, yeah. Hair is loose anyway. Just imagine like where it's coming from, different flows. It's easier to do curly hair, I find, than it is straight hair. I always like to do volumes, and then because you can then imagine like, okay, so it curls this way, curl that way, and then yeah. If you want, you can maybe also kind of just do all the strands, like kind of draw. Imagine like, okay, so the hair's going this way, and then oh my goodness, wait, we have, oh my gosh, hello. Dude, you are amazing. I've never heard that sound before. Gliderino, yo. You are amazing. I've never heard that sound before. That really scared me. Awesome. You've gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much. Make sure if you're in the chat and you've been gifted a sub to say thank you. You are amazing. I've never heard that sound before. You are awesome. My dude, I can't believe it. Oh, that scared me. Did that scare anyone else? Because that scared me. Gliderino, you're so cool. Oh man, you're the first to ever do that. You're the first to ever do that. That's so awesome. Yeah, you go, oh wait, that's a jump scare. Is that a jump scare? That's counted as a jump scare, isn't it? Do we have another one? Someone I can get you. True. We have had a we have another bingo. Does that mean Ellie has 2 bingos? Or do we gift 1 bingo to someone else? Bingo? Void was the second one to say bingo, so that's the question, Ellie. Do you claim both bingos for yourself, or are you a nice person? Void was second. Does that mean Void gets a second bingo? We should maybe do these bingos now. Give the one to Void. Awesome. You're an awesome person. Did that kind of help Ellie with the hair? I don't know if it did, but just kind of imagining like the flow that it takes. Because yeah, I always draw very voluminous hair, even if it's straight, because I mean, theoretically, I see my character's hair as straight. Fairly straight hair. I mean, this for me is kind of curly hair. This is straight hair. This is straight hair as well, but kind of a lot shorter. I still do very voluminous hair. We can have a whole bunch more people using the emotes. This is so cool. Gliderino, you're awesome. Yeah. What was I going to say? I'm just completely overwhelmed by your generosity, my dude. I'll get rid of this picture now. Should we do the bingos then? Should we go into the bingos? You guys want to let me know what kind of bingos you want and we can go from there? Void and Ellie? I still need to figure out how I want to do the eyes here. Void, want to go first? Sure. You go first, Void. How would closed eyes... Pardon me. How would closed eyes work on this kind of character? Let's get all these references up on the top there, shall we? You can go first. You do that. What's your request? What do you request in the channel point redemption things? Closed. I think we basically just go for closed eyes and just make them a little thicker because we've got fairly thick eyes otherwise, and I think we do it more arched than I would otherwise. Kinda like that, maybe? A bit more lash action. How about that? Is that too confusing? How do these look? I should probably use this as a reference, honestly. This is the most oopsie. This is the most whatchamacallit. Void, you're stalling. Normal looking one. Actually, I wasn't. You know what? I might just turn it a bit on its axis. You're brainstorming. You're brainstorming in private chat. As in, like, you're both going to make me do something. There's not that many channel points out there, my friends. I will erase the inside so that we can make the inside kind of like... whatchamacallit? The hair colour? So it's like the eyelash colour? It's the hair colour? Is that alright there? And then we have... kind of the eyebrows like that. Welcome back, Simmo. We've had a double bingo. We've had a double bingo and we've had 5 gifted subs. Ever so generous by Gliderino. So a lot has happened. We're just waiting for thank you. We're just waiting for Void and Ellie to claim their whatchamacallit? Bingos. How am I so good at art? Lots of practice, my dude. Years and years of practice. I've been doing this for a long time. Casino against a black background. Well, interesting. Because Void was talking about how they were frustrated that people could still read their name. Eyebrows and top thing there. Stuff like that. Once this emotes get used... Yeah, your name's now red for me as well. Change it back to red. Void got lost in the void. Yeah. That is the case. But they found themselves again. They found their way back. Let's make the eyes more towards the center. What is that eye? How's that look? How's that looking, guys? You will do ukulele? Well doing look ukulele. I can't speak. I can't speak. It's not working. Let's do some ukulele and then. Let me get everything set up for you guys. Give me a second. Let's just close that. Let me just open up the whatchamacallit. You will tell yours after. Okay, that's a bit scary. This is ominous. Let's open the chat. Ukulele. So the way we do this is we go onto a website called Uku-Tabs where I have some songs. See, Void is sub now. Who else? Who else? Let me just scroll up then. So, Beamy, Serial, Art, Henry, Jazzy, and Unavailable the Dog. Oh my word! My iPad is on 17%. It hasn't been plugged in. I've only just seen. Yikes. Plug in. Be charging, please. Right, let me just... Oh, let's get rid of all these ads, as many as I can, possibly. Let me just also... I guess I can show you guys the screen now. And you can kind of start reading through Void. Katie, panic? Panic. It would have been awkward if my iPad had suddenly switched off. Right. I'm going to quickly grab my ukulele. I think it's tuned. I think I played it yesterday. And I'll start scrolling through. And you can choose a song for me to play, Void. That's what the ukulele means. I play a song that you guys choose. Be right back. Have returned with ukulele. There we go. Okay, we remove this. Okay, I'll keep the music on until you've decided. I'm going to scroll through slowly, Void, and you just say a song that you want. Say a song that you want me to play. I did quite a bit of playing. If you have no idea what these songs are, then you can just randomly choose, or maybe someone else from chat has a good song that they think would be a nice song to play. That we haven't played before yet. Hydrate! It's so cool to see more emotes flying around. Makes me so happy. Just let me know. Just maybe let chat know if you're thinking of giving them the option. I'll zoom in for you in case it's too pixelated. Actually, that's not gonna. It wouldn't help if it were too pixelated. Just slowly go through. If anyone has a suggestion to inspire Void, maybe they could share it. I love how we just completely forget. Crane Wives? We love the Crane Wives. That is true. Crane Wives are good. How are we thinking? What are we thinking? Crane Wives Never Love an Anchor? Sure, we can do that. We'll do that one. Let me just quickly check on... I think I've got it on... Yeah, I'll play it on that thing. That thing. So, just as a disclaimer on this one, I have been learning it recently. Haven't listened to that one. There's a really cute double life animatic to it. I'd Google it. Google double life Never Love an Anchor. There's a really, really cute double life animatic to it. I recommend. Bear with me, guys. Voice file eyes. I've been chatting non-stop for almost 2.5 hours, so I'm sorry if I crack a little bit. Little Lion Man? We could do Little Lion Man at some point. Give me a sec. It's usually one song per person, but we can see what Ellie requests. I think I've done Little Lion Man before. I'm not sure. We heard Little Lion Man before? Yeah. I think there's a clip on the channel for it, maybe. Little Lion Man's definitely a good one, though. I do enjoy playing it, so I would play it again if people requested it. Who'd either bingoed or done the... You request a Runaway from Aurora? So you're doing ukulele as well, my dude? We can do that. If you get up to 10,000 points, Izzy, then you can request a ukulele song as well. Channel points, which is the thing that you collect down the little heart. I've got infinite because I am the streamer. Anyway, let us remove the sounds, the background music. Pause. Okay. And we shall begin. Never Love an Anchor. I just need to get a feeling. how does the beat go? I can't remember. Bum. I think it had a really weird beat. I'm going to take off my headphones so I can hear myself better. And we'll start there. Right, let's go to like 2 speed. Let's hope. Right, let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. On some level, I think I always understood. I've just realized I never do this anyway. 11 keyboards, gosh, oh my goodness. Man void. I'm gonna start again. I'm thinking I do it on a, I think I've done 2 lower before. I think that was that was a fairly easy one. It's a bit, I've been talking for a while, guys, you're gonna have to bear with me. Right, my microphone's at the same place right now, at the right place, and I'm gonna try this again. Sorry guys. So we'll have a bit of ukulele in today. You've been saving. Whoa, 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 on some level, I think I always understood that these hands of mine were clumsy, not clever. And I tried to do the best that I could, but try as I might, I could not bring myself to hold you. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a secret I keep tucked inside my chest, with this heart of mine that's guilty, not remorseful. There is love that doesn't have a place to rest, but it would have buried you if it settled on your shoulder. Whoa, 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 whoa. On some level, I think I always understood that a ship could never really love an anchor. So I did the only thing that I could, and severed the rope to set you sailing from my harbor. There are times when I still wonder about you. You are someone I have loved but never known, and you'll never see the reasons I had for keeping my claws away when they were close enough to hurt you. I am selfish, I am broken, I am cruel. I am all the things they might have said to you. Do you ever think of me in my 2 hands and wondered why they never soothed your fevers? And wondered why they never tied your shoes? And wondered why they never held you gently? And wondered why they never had a chance to lose you? There we go. Oh man, I really dug my fingers into that. Oh, those are tricky chords. Those are tricky chords if you're doing that. I've already never heard that song before. There's a really cute double life animatic to it that you have to check out if you just Google double life Never Love an Anchor. I'm sure that'll come up. It's really adorable. I very much recommend it. Okay, so we had another one from Ellie. You requested, what was it? Runaway, didn't you? From Aurora. Am I right in assuming that? Am I right? Run away, run away. And I was running far away. We'll see how this one goes. This can be tricky to sing, and it's a bit late, so we'll see. No promises. What do I need to do for run away? -1. I've literally got a note on how I transpose these songs just to make them a bit easier to play. Let's see. That was really good. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's 1 of 3. Goodness me, I'm gonna be done by this. I press so much harder on the chords whenever I'm streaming, which I probably shouldn't do. It probably sounds just as good if I don't. But man, my hand gets tired quickly when I do this. My voice is beautiful. Thank you. I do my best. I've taken singing lessons before, but it was never something that I really wanted to pursue. Chose a song that sounded familiar, but you don't think you've ever heard of it. It's a really, really pretty one. This is a really, really pretty one. I'm thinking of doing an OC animatic to it, but if I did it, it would have a bit too much spoilerage in it, and I don't think I'm at the level yet where I can do it justice, if you get what I mean. I've got like a Sadist style animatic in my brain for this song, where it kind of introduces all the characters. But I don't think I can do it yet. Let's see. Let's have it maybe on 3. I think this song is always tricky when it comes to that sort of stuff, so I'll scroll to the top. We'll see. Okay. Da 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 da. Ooh. I was listening to the ocean. I saw a face in the sand, but when I picked it up, then it vanished away from my hands. Da 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 da. I had a dream I was 7, climbing my way in a tree. I saw a piece of heaven waiting impatient for me. Da 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 da. I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. And I was dancing in the rain. I felt alive and I can't complain. But now take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. I was painting a picture. The picture was a painting of you. For a moment I thought you were here, but then again it wasn't true. And all this time I've been lying, lying in secret to myself. I've been putting sorrow on the forest place on my shelf. Da-dee-da. I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. And I was dancing in the rain. I felt alive, but I can't complain. But now take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. Now take me home where I belong. Sorry, I'm feeling my voice right now. I got no other place to go. Now take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. But I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a place to fall. Kept running for a soft place to fall. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? But now take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. Now take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. Now, oopsie. Now take me home where I belong. Oh no, now take me home where I belong. Oh no, now take me home where I belong. Oh no, now take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. There we go. I'm feeding my voice right now, so little Lion Man's gonna be a mess, but we're gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. Do you want to redeem the thing, Void? It was a long one. Yeah. True. I do need the official redemption if we're gonna have ukulele time. I'd be a good singer. I'd be too nervous to sing on a stage or something. I've done songwriting before, but like everything that I write is super cringy. So yeah, it's something I actually wanted to get back into this year. It was like one of my aspirations, or if it's called like a New Year's resolutions kind of thing. I haven't gotten around to it. I feel like I'm not very good at summarizing my thoughts into words, or into very like succinct words. I tried to write songs for our OCs before, which has gone more or less okay, but never something I'd really share yet. Lily Allen is Somewhere Only We Know. There it is. Should Void do the thingamajigger? Is he? Never enough angst. So many angst. Hold on, I haven't read chat. Let me just quickly. So, you went and watched all the Saddest animatics recently. They were amazing. Yeah, Saddest animatics were good. Saddest is what introduced me to the Dream SMP. And generally all their animatics are amazing. Even like not just the Dream SMP ones, all their everything they do is just amazing. So yeah, it's been very inspiring. Yeah, you guys decide. You guys decide if we're going to do another one. You know what? I tell you what. Since you're new here, and it's lovely to have you here, Izzy, we'll give you a little Lion Man. Why not? How about a free channel redemption? Why not? Since we're already here, we'll let Void save their points. We'll do that. I'm feeling generous, but no promises that it's going to be very good because, like I said, my voice. We have another gifted sub. Awesome to Ellie. Ellie, congrats. Make sure you say thank you. Glycerino, you are amazing. I can't thank you enough. I didn't even hear that because my headphones weren't on. It wasn't a jump scare this time. Join the sub club. That's so sweet of you. Gliderino, you are amazing. I keep wanting to call you Glycerino, like glycerine. I don't know why. Gliderino, you're awesome. Awesome. Should we do a bit of what was I gonna say? Yeah, should we do a bit of Little Lion Man? Do a little Lion Man. So this is gonna be crazy because this is a crazy song, and I'm not gonna take care of my vocal cords. I also have no water left. Give me a second. I'm gonna take my water from my bedside table. There we go. I have something to drink now, so that's not bad. The Void eyes. You are amazing, Gliderino. I was going to say Glycerino again. Goodness. Anyway, let's do some Little Lion Man. I think this is a quick one, so I'll do that. Weep for yourself, my man. You'll never be what is in your heart. Weep, little lion man. You're Take all the courage you have left and waste it on fixing all the problems that you made in your own head. But it was not your fault, but mine. It was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my dear? Tremble for yourself, my man. You know that you have seen this all before. Tremble, little lion man. You'll never settle any of your scores. Your grace is wasted in your face. Your boldness stands alone among the wreck. Now learn from your mother, or I'll spend your days biting your own neck. But it was not your fault, but mine. And it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault, but mine. And it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Didn't I, my dear? I usually skip the instrumental. I'm just gonna do this twice. But it was not your fault, but mine. And it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? But it was not your fault, but mine. I can't hydrate now, Zimmer. And it was your heart on the line. I really messed it up this time, didn't I, my dear? Oh, didn't I, my dear? There we go. 3 ukuleles in a row. I don't think we've had that before. Let me hydrate, Zimmer. Have I missed anything? I don't think I have. We've had a lot of emotes. It's so cool to see the emotes flying around the screen. I love it. I love it. Right, ukulele off to the side. It's fun. I've finished. Thank you so much, Zimmer. Thank you. I do need to refill all the bottles that I have because I've got like 3 empty bottles on my desk right now. Well, preferably actually just refill the one, but you know, emotes flying is the best. It is the best. I love the emote wall. The emote wall is so much fun. That was amazing. Thank you, Izzy. All for you. Lovely to have you here. Let's go over to back to emote drawing. Oh, little bit overwhelmed by that, my poor voice. I'm wondering, let's put the music back on. Should you eat choco rolls? Yes, indulge. You have your choco rolls. You know that I'm looking back at this, I'm thinking the face needs to be further over. I feel like it's too far. It should be more central. Pardon me. Oh, yeah, we are drawing emotes. Bingo? No. What? What do we bingo? How's this? What? How's this happening? I feel like I'm being blackmailed into bingo. Food chat? Oh my gosh. Who said we weren't going to get a bingo today? Who said we weren't going to get a bingo today? Wait a minute. We need to choose those. And I also need to get rid of this layer so I can see. I'll be with you in a bit, Ellie. Do I need to get my ukulele? You could have... Ellie, my friend. You could have asked... I mean, if you're going to do what I guess you're going to do, you could have, like... So we can get bingo and we get through. Yeah. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. I'm wondering if I do it also like a little more vertical. I think I like that more. That positioning is better. Yeah? Than that? I like that more. It's more hidden behind the heart. Right. Let me just erase this. You guys want me to not... No, ukulele? Okay. Don't stand. Don't stand? Don't stand, as in don't stand up. Which one are we doing? Shh. Did we have a limit to one per stream? Did we have that? Oh, I guess, oopsie. I guess today is a special stream in that case. Nah, I forgot that was a thing. We'll let you know. We'll let you there, Ellie. We'll give you the what's I don't know, more than one. Can't delete messages. I forgot that we had that. TBH. I'll pretend I ignored it for now. I'll pretend I didn't see that. Have I drawn a void-eyed scar? I have not. We have not yet done a void-eyed scar. A void-eyed scar doing Hawkeye. Is it like void eyes staring into your soul? Hold on. Is it like this? But you've kind of got like a little, kind of got like a little bow. With an arrow. It's like that emoji with the gun. Yeah, it's got that. It's got the vibes of that one emoji with that like threatens you with a gun. Right, let's do a couple of hairlines just to kind of show where the hair's going, but not too much of that. Okay, should we do some colouring? Are you trying to figure out how to draw hands not going well? Honestly, my dude, I don't even try. Hands? What are hands? Hands are apparently... let me get a good hand somewhere. This is a hand. This is a hand. I do not draw all fingers. Not all fingers are drawn. You choose switcheroo? I shall switcheroo. Switchery doodaloo. Okay, this is fun times. I'm glad I've just finished the line art. Right, I've already switcherooed even though I haven't set my timer yet. What's the switcheroo timer on? You feel bad for lying. Yeah, you better eat some choco rolls now. I keep asking what the timer is for all the things, but oops. The old switcheroo. Which one's that one? Switch mouse and keyboard for 3 minutes. Use mouse with left hand. Yeah. Oh, in fact, you know what? I should have done this with the different ones because I usually do this. Redeem. The old switcheroo. So we've got it more officially. I should have done that with the other ones. Oh well. 3 minutes. Let me set a timer for 3 minutes. For me. I'm fine. I've got to do colouring. Who needs hands? Yeah, no one. At least Ellie waited for me to finish the line art, so that's kind of them. Alright, let's start. And right. I'm missing stuff. Okay. Now we need the colour of guys, I didn't do the cute cheeks. The cute actually I first need to make this black. Guys, I didn't do cute freckles on the previous drawing. We can't forget to do that. There's no freckles on this drawing. Here. Everything goes slower when I have to do this with my left hand. I didn't do any freckles on this character. That needs to change. You guys need to remind me. You honestly really noticed those hands when I watched the animatics. I was on it. Oh, you have to go? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Void. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm just too lazy to draw hands properly. Make this bigger. Because, this is... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just colour and not care about the lines right now and then just erase when I've got my right hand back. Because otherwise we're not going to get anything done if I try and do this. Yeah, because, like, these animatic frames are like 50 frames long. And if I have to draw more than one hand per frame, it's just like, I'm going to spend half an hour on that flipping hand. Half an hour times 50, that's 25 hours. Just drawing hands. So yeah, I just kind of took the view, I'm not going to draw the hand properly. I chose that in the Who Are You Really animatic, and I've just gone with it since. Right, let's clipping mask. No, I'll try and erase some of the areas. I feel like erasing is going to be easier than actually colouring in. says that. This is really flipping hard. No! Ah! I can't! You have the most fingers in... Well, considering we usually only have one bingo per stream, I think I should reinstate that rule, because otherwise we'll have bingos left, right, and centre. Or we could do it so that every time there's a bingo, the entire card resets, maybe? We could do that. And then you're not allowed to do the same bingo row, obviously. Or is that getting too complicated rule-wise? I don't know how well I'm doing here. I don't think very well at all. Am I doing this precisely? Nah, I'm going to have to go over this again. I'm going to have to go over it again when it comes to right hand again. I tell you what, I'd be absolutely messed up if I had to, what's it called? If I like broke my right hand or something and I had to use my left hand for writing and drawing, I'd be so miserable. This would absolutely ruin my life. I always think, like, if I injure myself, if I fall over and something, my first thought is like, well, at least my right hand doesn't hurt. At least that's okay. So I can go to the hospital where I can draw at least, but at least my hand is fine. My right hand. Anything else can get broken, just not my right hand, which is probably not very healthy. I don't really want to get injured and go to the hospital, but you know, I'm so concentrated. What's my main hand? My right hand is my main hand. I'm so concentrated and leaning down so far into the iPad that I literally just booped the microphone with my head. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. When's this minute over? Is this minute over yet? Oh, hold on. The timer didn't go off. That's not fair. Right, 3 minutes over. I'm going to my right hand again. let's make this clean again. I feel like I've wasted time doing this. What's I gonna say? Posture check. Oh, I'll sit up straight. Timer's on your side. My phone just literally switched off, and then it was like, nah, you're not gonna get a beep. No beep. No beep from me. It had like 30 seconds left, and the phone switched off, and I was like, yeah, that's fair. That's all right. That doesn't bother me. It'll go off when the 30 seconds are over, but apparently not. Apparently it just wanted to see me suffer. Okay. You know what I think seeing this dark line now. We need thicker eyes. There we go. And I'll kind of go more like that. How's that? And a stretch. We're getting all the channel redemption points today. There we go. We could make it a challenge one day where you guys try and get all the channel redemption points that we have. Okay, let's do some colouring. Have I got all the gaps? I think I have. Yeah. Void. You know what? Actually, we'll grab this one. We'll colour grab from here. Beep. And we'll do this brush. There we go. Colouring. You're eating choco rolls, and they are yummy. Awesome. Highlight my message. Hi. Sure. I mean, do we count the ukulele as a channel redemption, or is that just special bingo stuff? That's the question. Are you taking it upon yourselves? Gosh, that's really weird. It makes your name darker if you do the highlight my message. Because Ellie just kind of looked brown. Can't do them all because you're already subbed? Oh, is one of them a sub? Let's see. We have highlight my message, posture check, hydrate, stretch, unlock a random sub. Emote, true. Send, but Ellie's done that, haven't they? Send a message in sub only chat. Well, we don't do sub only here. Sub only is nah, no thank you. What else we got? Choose an emote, modify singly. Yeah. Sprechen Sie Deutsch, the old switcheroo musical interlude and ukulele and toad. That's this. No, we can't necessarily do them all. You did unlock it. And randomly, you customized an emote? Can we how do you customize emotes? Oh, you flipped it. Did you flip it? That looks flipped, isn't it? Is it flipped? You've used up all your bronze. Bless you. This wasn't a challenge. This wasn't something that you guys had to do. It was just a thought. Do 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 do. Let's get this color down. Man, I'm feeling my voice now. Don't have to color in the eyes at least. The mouth we do. That's the bow. Get rid of that. It's cursed. It does kind of look cursed. Yeah. It just. I didn't know that was a thing. Modify a single emote. Would have been funny if you'd done the void eyes, because they're pretty much like frontal facing, so you barely would have seen the difference. I keep seeing areas where I haven't done proper colouring, and I'm like, well, obviously I haven't done proper colouring. We got another hydrate. I could sing or speak in German. Either or. My voice does not want me to sing anymore. Singing in German is whatchamacallit is words. What have you done? Oh no. Oh no. Ellie. That is cursed. What is that? And we also have the grayed out from Guys Reno. Musical interlude. Okay, what do I sing? What do I sing? Do the German one? Do I have to sing in German? Do we do it at the same time? Man, guys, I don't know that many German songs. Ich muss Deutsch sprechen. Ich muss Deutsch singen. Was haben wir für Lieder? Ich singe einfach wieder das gleiche Lied, das ich immer singe, wenn ich Deutsch reden muss. Und ich stelle den Timer für 1 Minute. Und ich singe diese Lieder, tanz mit Tränen in den Augen. Boy, war für ein Tag mein Held und EMF kann es nicht glauben. Und ich stehe im lila Regen, ich will ein Feuerstarter sein. Whitney wird mich immer lieben und Michael lässt mich nicht allein. Ich war willkommen. Mark Foster? Mark Foster, wer ist das? Mark Foster kenne ich nicht. Ich singe gerade Adel Twali. Ist das sein Name? Ich weiß gerade gar nicht. Jedenfalls. Und ich singe diese Lieder. Eine kleine Katastrophe kenne ich auch nicht. Aha. Ich dachte, du wärst gerade Felix, der am Schreiben wäre. Ah, ja, problematisch. Ich sollte vielleicht mehr deutsche Lieder lernen. Ich war willkommen im Dschungel und fremd im eigenen Land. Mein persönlicher Jesus in dem Gehirn total krank. Ich könnte Feuerwerk singen, Felix. Ich könnte Feuerwerk singen. Wie geht Feuerwerk? Oh, lass uns leben wie ein Feuerwerk. Feuerwerk, oh, oh. Auch wenn es nur für heute wäre, oh, oh. Denn this the timer. The timer work this time. Translator? Nah. No translator here. Felix, will you translate? Yeah, go on, translate that mess. Whatever it was. I'm talking about sausages? Wurst? Did I say Wurst at some point? Willkommen im Dschungel. I don't... Lang nicht mehr gehört? Feuerwerk? Yeah. Felix speaks a very special type of German called Swiss German, which most Germans can't even understand. Yeah, that emote is amazing. I love that you did that. The heart is the same color as the bow, right? I mean, this is a given, right, guys? Right? Is it, or is it going to be pink? Does it need to be pink like the last one? I feel like it should be red like the bow. Keep consistency. Keep the brand. I'm still live. I am still live. And Cucumber, it's a cursed stream. It is a cursed stream. I'll tell you that much. I've sung 3 ukulele songs. We've had 6 flipping gifted subs by Glycerino. This is, yeah. and we've gotten around to modifying emotes now. So it's a cursed stream. Everything is cursed. Yep. It's quite a stream we have had today. Quite the stream. Those emotes, man. That is something. Something else. Cursed streams, yeah, we do love them. This will be one for the VODs, eh? Let's just also get the mouth color, which we already have here. And then we can do some... Yeah, we can do some shading then, right? Because everything else we have all the colors. There's not many colors in this one, is there? It's just a big heart. Rip your points, oh dear. Also 600 points to get ukulele for next stream. Yeah, ukulele for this stream could be a bit Yeah, it's probably not gonna work out. Copy and paste. And clipping mask. And you know what I want to do with this? You know what I want to do with this? I want to do blue. Do I want to do blue? No, that looks weird. Yeah, we had some gifted subs. We've had Gliderino has been amazing with gifted subs today. Oh, you guys were talking about when the next emote slot will open, and I do actually think. Let me just check. Actually, viewer rewards emotes. I think it's a whatchamacallit. Okay. Oh, we have one open slot for an animated emote. Actually, we could do that. Okay. We need 2 more subs to get another standard emote slot and another animated slot. Cool. So we could get 2 animated emotes. We've already got slot for 1, which I didn't know. I didn't know we did. So we could do an animated emote. What could that one be? We could, you know what? I could import the waving emote that we have on the start of the stream. This one. We could have this waving emote as a animated emote. Is that? Hold on. Eddie, send that one again. Send that. Is that sunglasses hype? Sunglasses laughing? Because I did not see that flash across the screen. So we could do animated emotes. So the next slot, open slot, is at 15 sub points, and we've got 13, which is crazy. Which is absolutely crazy. You are amazing, Gliderino. So yeah, with 2 more sub points, we'd unlock a thingamajigger. We'd unlock a sub slot and an animated an emote slot and an animated emote slot, which sounds awesome. We did not create 10 more emotes. These are modified emotes. I didn't create those. Those are created by. How do you do this? How is this possible? Hold on. You can like the waving one. Should be an angry version of the waving a trident. That would be cute. That would be really cute. Gliderino, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write down right now on another black post-it note where I have to take a white pen. Why do I have black post-it notes? Huh? Making OCs you've never heard of OCs? Oh man, Izzy, you're about to experience a whole world of joy. Anyway, animated emote. I was thinking of redoing the wave emote as well, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work because it's also the follow gif. Animated emote. ... waving. And also second slot. Angry waving with trident. I love that idea. I kind of want to update that one as well. I might do that in my free time though, because it's a lot of work. It's basically, I mean, yeah, animating is a lot of it is a point redemption, yeah. Oh, you're gonna lose all your points to that early. Angry waving with trident. Gosh, this pen is not working. With trident. I think if I update that waving emote, then I will. I think I will do that off stream because, like I said, animation is tricky on stream. What is that? That is cursed. After that, how do you modify them? I don't know. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this. My post-it note is getting bigger. I don't have points anymore. No. Oh, I love the hydrate with the sunglasses. That's awesome. Anyway, let's get back to coloring, or shading at least. Do we like the heart as it is, or do we think it needs to be a different color? Do we think it needs to be more pink, more saturated, darker, lighter, darker, lighter, less saturated? I don't. Oh, I tell you what. I think the sunglasses hydrate, and the holding chin, Void eyes, they are amazing. Those are the best ones so far. I don't know what to do with this heart. Love it. I love it. Do we have it the same color as... Oh, I don't know. We could make it a bit more pink, I guess. It looks very pink on my computer screen. Goodness. I'm gonna lock it for 24 hours. You can still unmodify an emote. I think it takes points anyway. I think it costs points anyway to modify an emote. Clipping mask. Let's grab the shading color from a different emote. You know what? While we're here, before I forget, actually, I'm going to quickly give this girl rosy cheeks and some freckles. So everyone's just lost their points right now. This brush is what I've used so far, I think. Just a little bit of blush. Oh, I've not alpha locked the layer. That's not good. Alpha lock. This is amazing. You can just do more points. I make this emote on Discord. I don't know if I can. Can I download this as a PNG? Maybe? No, I can report it, but I don't want to do that. Can't download it. I don't think I can do it. Oh, my word. We have another gifted sub. Dude, Gliderino, you are amazing. I'm never going to get used to that sound. Oh, so many jump scares. You are awesome. You are so cool. 7 subs. You have doubled our subs in a night, my dude. You are awesome. Yeah, Gliderino is crazy and amazing. Definitely. You are... I appreciate you so much, my dude. So cool. Let's get some freckles in here. Wait. Like this. That don't work. There we go. Freckles! She looks even more adorable. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. Right, now on to the heart one. We mustn't forget doing the same on this one. Alpha lock. Especially this one needs to blush a bit more because she's got a heart in her hand. She can blush a whole bunch more. All the blush on her face. So much better than doing work for school. Well, don't completely neglect your schoolwork. Schoolwork's important. But it's nice to have you here. As it always is. That's that. That's cute. Okay, let's do some shading then. Did I grab the colour from it? No, I did not grab the colour from that in the end. Let us do so. And on to normal. There's the colour. Undo and undo. Back we are. Emote! A cute emote. That's what a emote is. We decided this stream. Yeah, this was the layer we were going to use for shading. I still haven't gone and filled up my water bottle. I've been to the loo twice and I haven't thought of taking my water bottle with me. Well done, Katie. Right, multiply by 58%. Why 58? I don't know. I don't know. And then we just shade. Shading takes a lot of brain power, so do bear with me, guys. But I was like reminding you of homework. Oh no, everyone has homework. I'm gonna have homework too soon. I start uni on Monday, and I'm nervous. We'll see how it goes. I do hope I can still stream. I hope I still have time to stream. But yeah, I'll make the time. There will still be time. I will make the time. Especially if you guys have all got subs, I can't just leave you hanging. Uni will be alright? Yeah? I hope so. I hope it'll be a good time. I found out today that I need to get up at 5 a.m. every day of the week, just so that I can get to the school, just so I can get to uni on time. Cry. Ugh, stupid early morning lectures. Ooh, what kind of emote is that? You need to do a presentation, write something about your town. Not looking forward to that. What would I write about my town? There's not a lot to write about my town. Question is, what town would I write about? Because I live in a village, but it's adjacent to a town, belonging to a town. What is this shading? I don't know. I don't like the colour of it on this heart, to be completely honest with you guys. I might change the colour on the heart. We also need to not forget to do whatchamacallit, what's the word? Highlights. We like highlights here. I'll also do this. Shape this a bit better. Sort of like that, I guess? Yeah. Okay. You live in a village, but your school is in a town, and the town is old or something. We need to write something blah blah blah. Boring. Yeah. Okay. What love when your internet collapses? Oh no. Welcome back though. Also, you have 900 points. I feel like your points have been sucked dry today, Ellie. With all the hydrates and the emote changing. I will do a little bit more shading here. I haven't really decided where the light's coming from. This is just a little... You had 4K. Oh dear. Oh dear at all. Oh dearie me. Okay. We got the hair. We got the shading. We happy with the shading? If science homework... Ooh. Science homework can be tricky depending on what the subject it is. It can take a long time. Especially if it's like you have to do equations. Have I watched Libby's Empire's musical? I have. It's amazing. I am so enthralled. Crown! Jimmy has the crown! It's so good. I actually started watching it again quite recently, but I got distracted. It's definitely worth more than one watch. Definitely. For poor old frail cucumber. I feel bad for you, my dude. Gliderino's been very, very kind and generous today. Hydrate plus hand, should you try? If you want to. If you want to. I guess Hydrate already has 2 hands though and a full body. Might look weird. Just watched it yesterday for the first time. We never watched any of the season, but it was really great. It's a good recap on the season if you haven't watched any of it, I think. It's just, I'm so amazed that she did it. It feels like such an awesome... Oh my word. Gliderino, you are awesome. You are so cool. Doesn't really... It looks like the glass was holding a hand. Try everything. Gliderino, you are so... You are amazing. Cucumber, congrats. Welcome to the sub club. Yeah, there you go, Cucumber. Dudes, we're one sub away from actually having the unlock of the emote. I'd have to draw more emotes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it does look like the glass of the head thinking, and I'm in the head, yeah. No thoughts, head empty. Oh, this is so cool. Anyway, we have almost finished the heart. We have almost finished the heart. Gliderino is a real MVP. That is very much true. Right, shall we... Oh, I haven't shaded this part of the bow. I realise I'm slowing down drawing here. I need to pick up the pace if we're going to get this finished. Which we are. There's actually no question of that. But, clipping mask and add and 58%. We'll do some highlights, eh? Should we do some highlights? Also, we have love. And let's get some of that beautiful add. There we go. Let's grab that color. That's the color we want. There we go. Undo. Undo? Or the undo? Is that the undo? You're truly the greatest alive. What's that song for? I'm free to be the greatest alive. Is that the one? I'm free to be the greatest here tonight. The greatest. Is that it? Simply flipping the hydrating motors whatever happened to it. Yeah. Hawkwing, you have been chosen. Oh. You'll be the only one with no stock. Oh dear. Do. I love this song, man. Whiskey Buccaneers. I hear this song every now and again on sausages. You have 17 points. Oh dear. That's it. That's a great song, by the way. It's very melodic. I love it from that sense. When did I hear that recently? I feel like I heard it fairly recently. Can't remember. It broke like Ren the King. Oh dear. At least you can wait, and you'll get channel points up again. I don't think Ren the King can just sit there idly and wait for his diamonds to roll in. I do wonder what his next move will be. He will gather together the knights of the square table and do something. The question is what? Probably bring in taxes, to be fair. Introduce taxes. Because it's kind of like he just kind of like needs to get his diamonds back that he's given away to everyone. It's not a sustainable economy. He wants to continue with his kingly quests. You want to modify emotes, but you also want to save points. Yes, tricky. The dilemma on what to spend your points on. Come on. Here we go. Is that an okay highlightage? It kind of makes you see the swirl of the heart pretty well, so that's good in that sense. We'll do a little bit of hair down here, so that'll be more visible. The hand as well? I don't know. The hand. I'm still just waiting for Martin to hack his way onto the Hermitcraft server just to shout at Ren going, "You became a king and you didn't make me your hand? How dare you?" I thought we were in this together. Especially being mad that he made B-dubs his right hand. Do I draw that as a comic? Is that a comic that I should draw? I feel like maybe the moment has passed, but I also feel like that I should draw that as a comic. Martin hacking his way into the Hermitcraft server just to scold Ren of not making him his right-hand man. Yes? Do it. Do it! Do we just forget the emote making and next stream we just do that? We just draw that, we draw that. Do it. Ellie. Right, let's just grab from there and we shall do the beautifulness of alpha locking this and then colouring in the line art. We like to do that. Let's get rid of this because we don't need it no more. Just knock the microphone. Yes. Ellie, calm down. Draw a comic where it's basically Martin hacking his way into the... Oh, hello. Hawkwing, you just subscribed. Ah, dude. We are at 17. We're at 15. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for subscribing, Hawkwing. So kind of you. Yo, we got... No. Gliderino, you've just for some reason chosen Hawkwing as your enemy, and Hawkwing was like, no, I will join the club. We've got 15 sub. You guys are amazing. What is this? What even? I can't believe this. Thank you so much for subscribing. We have hit 15 sub points. We've hit a goal. Like, I don't even know if it was a goal, but had to sub after that. Oh, Hawkwing, you're amazing. You are so amazing, my dude. I'm a bit overwhelmed right now, guys. I'm a bit overwhelmed. We've hit 15 sub points. What even is this stream? You're right, Ellie. I love this. This is so cool. I'm a bit speechless. We've got more subs to draw. We've got more emotes to draw. I guess it's no longer a question of which emote do we do, the crying laughing or the crying crying one. I guess we do both. And I think you should hide. Hawking is after you. Guys, I'm so overwhelmed. You guys are amazing. Oh, what have we done? I don't know. What have we done? Let's get rid of this background and look at these emotes, I think. Oh, you know what I haven't done with this one? I have not combined it down into one layer. We don't need this layer anymore. We don't need this layer anymore. Let's combine all these down. Oh, not merge down. Not merge down. Merge down is bad. Combine down. Combine down. Combine down. Combine down. Is this cursed? I don't know. Combine down. And then we clipping mask everything again. Clipping mask and clipping mask. Doop. There we go. What have we done? Okay, yeah, what have we done? I can't, it's very bad actually that you guys have discovered the modifying emotes. You can now modify these ones, because right after the stream, this one will go on, and this one will go on. These ones. We've got 2 new ones. 2 new emotes. And you guys deserve a whole bunch of this emote. You guys are amazing, especially you, Gliderino, for goodness sake, Gliderino, and also Hawkring. You are also amazing. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Yeah. I have to stream soon to make the animated ones. Like I said, the animated ones I think I'd do off stream because they are so much work. So yeah, Ellie, you've just shown the older version of that emote, and now this is the newer version. It's very similar, but you know what? Why not? Why not? I've been following for 7 months. Wow. Just glider? Okay, glider if that helps. I think that would help my brain a lot, glider. I just see the Y, the GLY, and I just think of glycerine. My brain is already on science mode, ready for uni. But yeah. 8 months, wow. You guys are amazing. They are cute. I like them. They are adorable. These two will hop on to the emotes. We'll only have to delete one because we already have the other. So I think the laughing crying emote will stay until we actually do an updated version of that. So these are the 4 emotes we've drawn so far. We have the void eyes, because obviously we needed a void eyes. Let's be honest. Yeah. 2 days till 9 months. That's a Twitch baby, as they say. But yeah, we have the void eyes because obviously we needed the void eyes. The void eyes was definitely necessary. Yes. Thank you for demonstrating, Gliderino. Glider. And then we had the hydrate, which was also a must. Also very much a must in this world of hydrating and voids. And then we have the hype / hello / goodness knows what this one is. It's just the joyful one, the happy one. And I think it's adorable. I really like this one. It's really cute. All the sparkles. You can never have too much sparkle. And then we have the heart, because you guys are amazing and you deserve all the hearts. Man, this has been quite a stream, hasn't it? This has been quite a stream. I knew I wasn't gonna, draw 3 emotes in one stream. But it's kind of good that I didn't, because now we have another stream where we can draw 2 emotes in another stream. So yeah, the Eat My Soul one. What, this one? The void one. Packed with fun and friends. Agreed. Good. It's been a really good stream, guys. I'm so happy that you've been hanging out and we've had a good time. Right. That is your fave, the void eye one. I do like the void eye one. Let me just quickly check if any of my mates are alive that I can send you to. Oh, I tell you what, guys. There's this artist streamer called Mint Booney who raided me a while back, and they are really, really sweet. I think they come from Sweden. I think because they raided us once, and they're really sweet. Their art is adorable. So I'm gonna raid them. If that's okay with you guys. Let's see. Stream manager. We're gonna do some raidage. So I won't send you off into the void that is the internet today, but I will send you off to Mint Booney. Let's see. Mint. Oh, have they not? Hold on. Do they not have raids enabled? Mint Booney. Yeah, they do. I'll send you off there. We'll see what they're doing. We'll see what they're doing. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It was a good one. It was a really good one, and I look forward to seeing you guys again very soon. We might stream tomorrow if I feel up for it, because I want to stream. I wanted to stream more this week. I'm going to be honest. So we'll see. Maybe I do want to finish these emotes before I go to uni. So tomorrow we'll see. But yeah, I'll send you off to Mint Boonie. Have a good time there. I'll be hanging out and chat for a little bit. Start raid. Let's go. 7 views already to raid. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Raid now. See you there. Bye-bye.
Way too colorful. Oh shoot, that's just Whoa! Oh my lord! What? Hello? Welcome raiders! Oh my god! Hello? Hello? Miss Miss Catiro? Thank you. Oh my lord. Hello everybody. Hiya. Oh wow. Hold on. Hold on. My god. Welcome in everybody. Welcome. Oh. Oh, we were so timed. Had to pay you back as a thank you for raiding me a while back. Oh, thank you. All right. Hi. Welcome everybody. That's so kind of you. Hello everyone. Thank you, Katie. Can I call you Katie? Welcome everyone. Did you what were you painting over on the Katie channel? What are you working on? I'm working on some Halloween babes. Because we're in the Halloween spirit over here. Of course, you can call me Katie. Nice. Okay, good. Thank you. P.S. We're working on Halloween babes. So currently, a witch that tried a spell, and it backfired, and she turned herself into a pumpkin. I made a Pickle Rick joke earlier, but I'm not gonna do it again. But yeah. Halloween babes, best stream ever. Yes. Is this my new home? Yes. We stand Halloween babes over here. We love pumpkin witches. Yes. Oh, I almost said that in a weird way. Awesome Halloween. So cute. Thank you. I'm stealing your viewers now. Oh no. This is the home of the Halloween babes, so you know. What can you do? Did we want the same purple for the leggings? Maybe I should present myself, or what do you call it? Introduce myself to all the new viewers. I'm Mint Boonie. Oops, that is break. I work a lot on babes. I do a lot of art. Yeah, I love drawing different kinds of babes.